Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Sunday.
What's happening, TT?
It ain't my business, it ain't my beef, I ain't on no side. Look, you poppin' like a giant, he just 4'5". Told him hit him in the leg and make him niggas. These niggas gon' end up dead, they keep on playing both sides. These niggas end up dead, they keep on playing both sides. They gon' need a
You
lot.
already know what it is. The game's on crack, Don Dada. They call me Crack.
Games on
Crack, don't you? Season while rappers going
Ooh, give me that sponsorship, baby. Y'all know what it is, man. Sunday fun day. Bring it on out.
So boss some states and albums out a couple times to match. This Mac came with a shoulder scrap, the only thing retract. 4 PF and 1017, 4 times flat. And we ain't with that pity pat shit, we rat tat tat tat.
It ain't my business, it ain't my beef, I ain't on no side. Y'all got guns and we got guns, but we
Turn it sideways.
Look, you poppin' like
You know where to put it, man. You know where to stick it, man. You know what's going on.
I happen to be taking it. I happen to be.
I'm
taking it.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
Oh man, this is your favorite Uncle Spooty, man, the neighborhood supporter, man. Happy to be here.
Hey, what the fuck y'all got? Ain't no monkeys in the middle, people.
Yes, sir. And I'm off some Remy VSOP there. But my charismatic as fuck cup. Class. Shout out to the charismatic coach.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny! You bastard!
Get my nigga Myles his drop in the building with the hood on. With the hood
It ain't
on.
my beef, I ain't on no side.
Hey man.
I need an orange hoodie, bro.
Hey man.
H2E hoodie.
Shout out to Lux.
Back.
Hey man. You was
Gray
just
hoodie.
playing that. You just playing
Gray
that little
hoodie
baby,
Lux.
man. That he on his shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I didn't listen to that, but it looked new and it was trending, so I threw it up.
You gotta
Figured
listen
you
to
guys would
the
probably
bigger
be hip.
picture, man. Listen to the bigger picture, man. He
I'll
pulled a
check that
Drake.
out.
He pulled
I'll
a
check
Drake.
that
He
out.
made some socially conscious things sound like a club record, damn near.
Ooh, I'm going to check that out.
He was snapping on that bitch for sure.
I'm going to check that out.
Listen,
out.
yeah. Hey, we might have to exit to that one.
Okay. I will get that downloaded for you, sir.
Hey, y'all.
Say no
Welcome
more.
to the Forecast Podcast. Shout out to all the sponsors out there. We
What's
about to
going on?
revamping our sponsors as well. Shit, we about to contract. So right now we don't got no sponsors.
Podcast 2020 contracts.
Not even Spooty can't stay on. That's the
And shout out to
Ace Tweet.
I need the orange hoodie.
Wristworks store been closed.
Yeah. But shout out to all the
That's it.
old
Shouts to y'all. H2E.
Oh, that's it? Cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to H2E.
Yeah, and I just want to say, as far as HUE, some changes are coming. I'm doing a whole bunch of things behind the scenes to try to make things more seamless in a way that I can keep presenting newer things to people. So I'm working on that. So right now I'm just kind of running on limited stock with stuff that's on the website. Coming out with some more stuff soon, but I'm working on things to make, because my whole mission is to spread this motivational mindset, right? And I can't do that with just 2 designs. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make it right. You know what I mean? So follow the mission more than trying to follow the ways that other people would do stuff, and because it's popular to do it that way. I'm about to figure out how I can spread this message a different way. So let's get it.
Real trap shit.
I'm on fire right now, fuck nigga.
All right.
A lot of people doing shit just because it's popular right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, and I feel like I gotta take myself somewhere else with it. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm gonna try to make it more cost efficient too for people. So that's another mission too.
There we go.
Oh, shout out to that. Hey,
shouts to that.
Listen,
Gotta break them prices down, man. So that's where I'm
we
at.
out here thinking about the consumers.
Shouts to
Yes,
you on
sir.
the PS5 wave, man. Value.
Oh no, hey. Don't bring up
Value.
Don't bring up them.
Yeah, man.
That PS5
Value.
like $500.
Yeah, man. Value. Hey, that's value, buddy. In today's realm, what you talking about? That's value. All
That
right,
digital
500.
edition.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
Yeah.
450,
Oh,
475.
That's value right there, man. Shouts to that value in the building. Hey, shouts to all the listeners, man. Sorry, we're not on YouTube. I saw AJ come here and say, "Hey, I thought you guys were on YouTube." Sorry, the YouTube button for some reason wasn't working from Zoom. I tried. Facebook was easier. We just had to get live on here right now. But shouts to everybody who watches us on Facebook, watches us on YouTube. Listens to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, wherever it is that you listen. We thank you, we salute you, and we appreciate you for that. Once this whole Zoom thing is over, it'll be season 3. Mad Myles said it's season 3, so we done gave y'all 2 seasons of good content, and season 3 is going to be even better, even more amazing. We're gonna bring it down to you, man. It would help greatly if you guys pay to our calls. All right, we have a Cash App, $ the forecast. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10. I don't care. Every little bit helps to make our visuals better. You see Crack camera looking fire over there, man. You got
I just seen it. Wait a minute.
you know his camera looking fire over there, man. So shouts to him. Our visuals can look just like that with your help. Our Anchor has tiered subscriptions of 99 cents, $4.99, and $9.99. So help us out if you can, man. We need your assistance. Every little bit that you give us, we will put back into the investment of this business to make it better for y'all, man, because we can't do this without y'all. So you are greatly, greatly appreciated. Continue engaging with us on social media. The Forecast Podcast. We got the Forecast Podcast forum on Facebook. We got all that, man. So rock with us. Spooty got some ideas to revamp this social media, so we're going to see where everything goes. Just stay with us, man. Trying to figure things out. Grow with us.
I'm sick this nigga.
Grow with us so you can glow with us. Huh?
This nigga camera crispy as fuck.
You ain't see that last week?
No, it wasn't like this on my.
Yes, it. Oh no, that camera been fire, bro. I've been trying to get mine set up like that. Mine ain't working. I don't know what I gotta do.
That.
Mine ain't working. I'm off the phone.
Me
I'm
too.
off the phone right now.
I like
That's
the
what
phone.
I got. That's what I got popping up, man. Phone going crazy. So we here. March. Myles, you want to tell everybody about the March? Because this episode will drop before that.
June 19th, we will be meeting up in Dearborn at that public library. I forgot the name, but we do have flyers. We've been posting them heavy.
The Ford Centennial Racers Library.
There we go. We meet
Be in that
there.
bitch.
11:45. We gonna start at 12. We gonna make a little noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about July 4th is canceled. This been canceled around here. We've been not for real. No,
Yeah, we take the day off, but we ain't celebrating that shit.
Yeah, we take the day off for sure. Like whatever.
We cook.
take the day off.
It's not like we don't cook. Around.
Yeah, like
I cook, bro. I will cook a July 4th meal today.
You know what?
It's just another day. I'll barbecue today. It's just another day, bro. It's just another day. Get that shit the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, we marching. Make sure y'all bring y'all mask up. Make sure y'all, you know, if y'all don't wash your hands, the gloves.
Definitely bring the mask out.
You know, let's work.
Juneteenth.
There's a lot of collaborations going on. We still get people that's collabing. Greeks, where are your letters? Don't be ashamed. That's what
Q throwing the invite only party if y'all wanna go get COVID. Y'all go crazy.
The city's
mask aren't required, so
niggas is at clubs, strip clubs,
through there.
I'm scared to death.
And bro, it's like 14 states that didn't.
The 25%.
Yeah, they
went up.
They about to be back in the same bag. They
about to close up the city zone again. The state zone.
Niggas started moving too quick. Slow down. Y'all niggas started moving way too fast, buddy.
Up too, man. My nigga Wu Dollar, he got it.
Oh really?
Yeah, he
right now.
Yeah, he went to Vegas and back.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he told me he made a Facebook post, but I just talked to him
like been on Facebook,
and he just showed, he was basically telling us all his symptoms and stuff like that. He just telling people, it ain't worth it. I thought I wanted to go have some fun. Definitely wasn't worth how I'm feeling right now. So,
you would think people dying would be enough.
Yeah.
like let's just slow down,
ain't
bro.
Always enough.
Just slow down, bro. Please, man. It's not worth it right now, bro. I get it. Like, this shit is some bullshit, but
it ain't worth it.
Relax, please, man. Please relax. Shit ain't that serious, though.
Make it through. You go make it through. So,
Yeah. So, prayers up for him for sure, bro. Prayers up for him. Outside that, how y'all niggas week go? Better than last week, I hope.
Oh, much better.
Okay.
Much better for me.
Okay.
I had a tough day. I got over it.
You said what?
I had a tough day. I got over it, though. Not today, but like, what was that? Thursday, I think.
You want to talk about it?
Not really, man.
Okay.
We good. Talk to my students.
I'll go ahead. My bad, family.
What you got?
What your students do?
No, man, they really miss school, dog. Just seeing, we had passed some gifts out to the 8th graders that graduated since they couldn't have a graduation. So, we rode around Pontiac, to the crib and gifts out, gift cards and stuff. Some actually pulled up to the school. Excited to see the teachers, man. Like, they giving hugs and shit like that. So, and they miss it. They really want to come back. So I just want to say shout out to them. They realize how much school is important. It's sad that it take this, but at least they get the picture, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
I think all these kids miss school, bro. Something that they hated. They miss that shit now, boy. Y'all niggas learning. Hey, this is a life lesson for y'all niggas right now. Niggas hating structure, and then when that shit gone, you be missing that structure. I wasn't never trying to be locked in this bitch 24/7. Fuck that.
My week was kind of crazy. I had chest pain. This started the whole Monday, Tuesday, and it was actually started on the weekend. It was like Sunday or something. But I actually had a virtual. Well, it actually started Saturday. That's the crazy part. It lasted till Tuesday. I went to work on Monday, but after Monday I got Tuesday and Wednesday off. But I got some medicine. I did a virtual visit from the crib. And actually, the virtual visit was more helpful than all the times I've been to the doctor for it. So that was the crazy part. They actually gave me some different medicine, the ibuprofen. They gave me some muscle type of things. It worked. So I'm going to try to go through them and get a regular doctor and shit, because they even called me on, was it Wednesday or something, to check up on me and everything. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll fuck with them. So I'm gonna keep fucking with them as on the doctor.
With the robots.
That's what's up, bro. I'm trying to find me a nearby black doctor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one nearby.
You a robot too. Find you a robot.
Will Smith.
Calling these doctors robots. Calling these doctors robots. Yo, I'm in the process of finding a black doctor, bro. after Ricky had said that shit, he was right. I need to find somebody. I need to find black everything, nigga. Like,
I've had an Indian doctor for like,
you know, I wouldn't mind that.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind that.
Like
They know we eat spicy foods.
No,
man.
not Native American. If they were Native American, I would have called them Native American. This was an
I know how y'all be on here.
Don't put me in that bag. Don't do that to me.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Man,
I know how y'all be.
Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy.
Let me bring it back.
My Lord.
Jeez.
I like my doctor. He just be telling me not to smoke weed. That shit
be stupid, bro.
That should be pissing you off. Telling your ass take some hydroxy.
Be like, why do you smoke? Like, quarter. Be like, bro, I just smoke.
Why you do his voice like that?
Because that's exactly how he sounds.
Is that how all Indian people sound?
He said,
bro?
why do you smoke? Why do you smoke so much?
Games on
His bag with the Indians, everybody. What?
He just got you like
He in
that.
his bag with the Indians, bro.
First off,
Jeez.
hey, shout out to my doctor cares about me, bro. Like, you know, he makes sure like I'm together. So
That's what's
know,
up.
shout out to
It's
him.
his job, so he should do that.
Yeah.
He better do that.
That's
Fuck
his
it.
job.
The fuck you there for, buddy? Don't you get it twisted. Myles, you got I don't fuck with you. Well, we just gonna go ahead and get this.
We get straight to it.
Just get straight to it.
You don't fuck with the world.
Yeah, the world is fucked up right now.
The world is terrible, bro. Couple rest in peace. First, rest in peace, Jazz Waters, the writer for This Is Us. This is a show that I know a lot of people watch. I never watched it, but I heard it's a great show. I ain't never checked it out. She passed away from reported suicide. And you know, one of the last things she tweeted, I'm tired of sheltering in place with my anxiety. Hence the cooking simply brings for the calm it brings. If you're struggling, just keep the fear of the unknown in check. Know that you're not alone. So this entire situation of being locked in the house 24/7, whether you with family, without family, whatever it is, it's been a difficult situation for all of us. And I know personally that it's been difficult, more difficult for other people than it has been for myself. So, you know, shouts to y'all people. Try your best to find a positive space. I know that sounds very dull and cliche, but try to find some peace. Try to find somebody to talk to. Try to find something, because I don't want these types of things to, you know, start to happen as we continue down this path of shit not being normal in the world. And RIP also to Rashard Brooks, who was recently shot in Atlanta. And let's not start the show off too heavy, but rest in peace to him. We'll discuss it a bit later. But rest in peace to him, another black man killed by law enforcement. But what I want to know from y'all, all right, there has been, and we discussed it a bit on GOK, but there have been countless companies that have been coming out like, yeah, black people, we love you, right? There's been a ton of them coming out, man. We have things that are getting passed. We got Breonna's law that just got passed for Breonna Taylor. So that no knock warrant shit's done. All right. So we had that going. George Floyd GoFundMe campaign was the highest. We're still protesting. We're still marching. We are still asking for our demands. Seattle has a whole section for peaceful protesting, sectioned off in the city. They've taken over police precinct. People are there growing food. They're there chanting. They're there singing. The businesses in the area aren't upset. They said it's actually been great for their business. It's just a peaceful area for people to protest that your president has been saying is disrespectful and that they're terrorists.
It's a lawless land.
That nature. Yeah, calling it a lawless
police
land,
state.
shit like that. It's ridiculous. They're exercising their right peacefully And they have demands, and until their demands are met, they said that they're gonna stay right there. But he's trying to get cops to get sent in, and the cops like they're not bothering anybody, so we're not going over there to bother them. So that has been one of the protests that have been going on. We see Jack Dorsey is honoring Juneteenth as a company holiday. Nike's doing the same thing. Roger Goodell bitch ass came out and said, "Hey, we're sorry. We should have listened to you NFL players sooner. We should have, maybe we should have kept Kaepernick around here." Jordan is announcing hundreds of millions of dollars to black places. Pretty much people are doing shit. How do we know? I'm gonna ask y'all, how do we know?
We know
This shit is genuine. What do we expect out of them moving forward to know that what they doing is actually genuine and not just a popularity contest or something that we gotta do? Like, oh shit, fuck, Nike did something. We got to do something too. We can't just let Nike do anything. We don't want to get caught up in the black Twitter storm. We don't want to get caught up in cancel culture. So how do y'all feel? What should companies do moving forward that'll have us look at them as allies?
Listen, I do encourage like every company out there to donate money. Go ride that wave, ride that Black Lives Matter wave. But the actual action will come from hiring black people, the elevation of black people within companies. It's going to take actual change within those companies. They can say whatever they want to. A lot of these people have absolutely no significant black voices in their company. People steer away from having strong black voices at their company. So if we see like organizational changes, then I do believe those statements will matter. But I don't give a fuck about what none of these companies are saying. We've been black and fucked up for a long time. Didn't happen as soon as George Floyd was murdered. We've been in dire straits for a long time. So I can really say fuck you to like a lot of the people putting out these statements, because it's been clear by how they've ran their operations that they really didn't care about us in general.
Fucking black companies.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
I'm gonna keep mine kind of short. I just have a prime example. Vezo made a post talking about the jewelry stores here in Detroit, and was saying like how they haven't posted anything or gave any donations or like said.
Damn,
anything.
they haven't. I thought they would for sure.
But they actually started posting right after he posted that shit, and a lot of people was calling them out, like Hutch in specific, just because Hutch has a huge support base from the black community here in Detroit, and that's a jewelry store that posts all the time. If it's 7 a.m. to 4 a.m, they are posting. And it wasn't any post made. And I've been feeling a certain type of way about the jewelry store, in general, because I feel like they don't give back at all. And I've seen a lot of people talking about, they sponsor this, but just because they sponsor their event, they still getting over because y'all come there, y'all spend y'all money on them, a bigger cut than they sponsorship. So it's just like I haven't really seen them do anything for the neighborhoods. But that's a prime example of it being not genuine, because it's like you had 3 to 4 days. And I think Vezo did that on purpose because he was like, let me see if they go do it. And you literally make a post after Vezo say it, and all these people get to commenting on the shit and all these reposts. So now you got heat on your business. Now you want to say, oh, I want to send some prayers out to George Floyd and all this.
Man, they should have at least gave an apology for being late with it first. Before you just come out and just make the post after Vezo said it. You should at least like say my bad.
But like, what does that do though, honestly, to the people that's really upset? Like, nigga, fuck your apology, because it's not genuine.
Yeah, you trying to save dollars.
The bit like I
Yeah.
get it, business. Yeah, go ahead and do it. But like you ask, like, is it genuine? I still don't feel like that's genuine because you see the.
It's hard. You just never fucking know. But with them being late, it's like fuck them niggas for sure.
That's all.
Y'all niggas late. We got hold on before you go, Spooty. A couple comments. I think some companies are more so doing it because they should, not because they genuinely want to. Shout out to the companies who are genuine and not just sending a cliche email. As far as moving forward, donate, make Juneteenth a paid holiday, hire more black people, make more products for black people and concerning black people. That came from Bianca, but we got Alex Washington in the building, Bianca in the building, Steve in here.
Washington.
What's the deal?
AJ in here, Ron in here. Shouts to y'all. Comment.
Don't
leave Bianca in there all by herself commenting all episodes. I see y'all watching. It says watching.
Appreciate Bianca though, real shit.
We see y'all.
She always
Spooty. Spooty.
Shout out to her.
What I was about to say, it's kind of hard to be with these companies. You're gonna get people that's just doing it just because, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about the genuine behind it. I would prefer it to be genuine, but what I would like to see is throw that money out there and make the org changes, like Krack was talking about, putting people in power. And I think the CEO of Reddit stepped down and he wants somebody of color to take his spot. Like, that was some shit. I wouldn't expect the company to do that. That's more surprising than they saying they giving money. Something like that is that's more impactful to me than actual money. That's a fact. But the money will be taken and utilized well. So I mean, I appreciate it. Some of these people in these companies still may have their personal views, but they realize that shit, it might be of their best interest to do this, and that's fine. You can't really help what personal feelings that somebody has. So I mean, hey, if they racist at heart, they're gonna be racist, but that racist might have still gave up 500 million, and we appreciate your contribution. That don't take away that you racist, but we appreciate the contribution. Thank you for that, but we ain't gotta fuck with you as a person. And I guess it's the same thing. We ain't gotta fuck with the people that's actually giving these things out. You know what I mean? And it's just, if you feel like your company needs to do this to show their fair bid to society, do that shit. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Do that shit. More of y'all motherfuckers do that shit, even if you racist motherfuckers. Do it.
Open your eyes, bro.
Need it all. We need it all. Hey, shout out to Remy VSOP. I know we had the Avion sponsor, but
my nigga.
You know what I mean?
These motherfuckers better start fucking sponsoring niggas for sure.
I've been needed a Remy VSOP sponsor.
I swear.
College years.
Talk about that too.
College years, bro.
Segment for sure.
College years.
Yeah, these niggas need to.
I'm tired of that, bro.
Start sponsoring. Just start getting behind black people, bro. Like, have some black people in those circles. My man's from Reddit social media platform, he stepped down from the board of directors and asked for a black person to take his spot on the board of directors. I think he got somebody. He did get somebody. It is Mike. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Michael Sebel. He's the co-founder of Justin TV, which became Twitch. Now I don't know how important to you is it that these people that they put in these positions aren't just black skin, but are actually in tune with the black culture. I'm not saying that he's not. Let me say that. I'm just saying, if CEOs and shit like that are gonna so some CEOs step down from like racist comments, and then they just got a nigga right in line to get right behind them. Like, what if they too are?
Yeah, like Candace Owens type shit.
We don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like, what if these people ain't in tune?
Figurehead, but I feel like that's like obvious. Like, that's more obvious because it will be like one. I'm talking
only
personally.
Obvious.
I would say like it would have to be, like I said, multiple hires in which we see them. Like, there's no way for me. The sincerity of any of these companies doesn't become apparent until like 10 years from now, because these things have to be implemented, and it has to be a commitment shown to black people, black voices, and not appropriation of our culture as it's been consistently.
Niggas forgot about Gucci.
Man.
Hey, nigga, hey, Gucci is sitting back like, hell yeah, nigga, I ain't got shit to do with none of this shit. Cause I mean, you got niggas like you got Greg Glassman who said some bullshit. He CEO of CrossFit. He stepped down and nigga just got right in his position and didn't say shit concerning his comments.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga made a statement pretty much saying like, oh, you know, we're going to continue bringing you the product that CrossFit brings you and, you know, stand true to the mission statement. But he didn't anywhere say like, yo, it's no place for racism in here. I'm not on that shit. You know, you should want to separate yourself from that last person. You should want to like, you know, make sure that people know like, yo, it's a gap between me. I'm not on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. This nigga just got in place like, okay, dog got fired. We gonna continue doing what it is that we doing. Even like Roger Goodell, man, it took which was a dope video. It took a video of the NFL players coming out for you to fucking say something. You should have had enough sense. You NFL, nigga, you already in hot water for certain shit. You should have had enough sense to be one of the first fucking platforms to say something about this shit. Like that's motherfucking ridiculous, bro. That it took that. No, just like you said with Vezo and shit, it took that video for him to make his video.
It didn't take that. It took like public perception because believe me, because this is all the same issue that it was when Colin Kaepernick was first kneeling. So a lot of this shit, it's not like, hey, I'm just now understanding. It's because public perception has shifted to a point in time where it looks bad on. This is why I say I doubt the sincerity because you look bad right now if you're not supporting Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm. You look terrible right now, bro.
Yeah, so that's what we made it. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't really gauge sincerity based off of like these statements. It has to be like organizational changes from like the top to the bottom, bro. Like it has to be. And
that's what I want to see, bro.
Like years from now.
That's what I want to see. We talking about the sponsorship.
People can be elevated. Like people, they can elevate people. Like even right now, that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be a commitment over a span of time.
So what
to us seeing that
though? So like,
say that again.
I want to play devil's advocate, but I know a lot of people was kind of bashing the Kardashians. You know, feeling like they wasn't jumping straight to it like they wanted them to time wise. I know what Kim do. I feel like Kim get a lot of bashing. And
yeah,
like,
Kim be putting in work on our behalf. I feel like I don't know about the rest of them niggas. I don't like
neither.
She owe it but come on, she owe it. She owes that.
Yeah, pay what you owe.
What's the time?
Like just straight up.
What's the little sister that Kylie? I think she donated money like 4 days later or 5. Don't quote me. But how much time do these businesses got to, you know, sit there plan and be like, all right, this is what we go give, or this is what we got?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like all of this is coming from police brutality, which has been a thing. So everybody, like in my eyes, is wave riding unless you show like real action behind the shit that you saying. So I don't give a like you saying like 4 and 5 days related to George Floyd. I'm saying like beyond George Floyd,
right?
It's been, you know, we've
shit going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
that's facts.
I can't like specifically be like, oh, y'all should have been done something. That's what I'm saying. All of these people should have been done something. We can't like lose sight of the fact that these issues that we've been dealing with have been part of our reality for centuries now. I can't point to the George Floyd incident and then be like, yo.
I was talking to a coworker and this person is white and we always kind of had these kind of conversations. He said he really feel like being on lockdown opened up something different. Because it wasn't you just skipping through the news You know what I'm saying? You might see it, but you know, they said they don't pay attention to this shit. You know what I'm saying? They really don't
Bro,
watch.
when these black people die, that shit be all over the place. Like that Trayvon Martin shit was all over the
But
place.
they are at home sitting, like they can't go nowhere else but home and really watch this shit for hours.
I don't see how
hours.
you didn't know about something like that though.
So
So that would
They
be my
don't know
argument for
about
them
it.
niggas. You know what I'm saying? That would be my argument for
like,
them.
you
Like,
can-
nigga,
you can go as deep.
how do you
I get
not
that.
know about that?
I get that. I'm just saying, I feel like that's why they realize it more.
nah, what the thing is to me, because with all the ones that's been going on, like
Open your eyes, bro.
it's a way. It's you can shooting. Look, a shooting is a quick action. It's quick. It's
That's
a
a fact.
quick.
I agree with that too.
It's instantaneous. Like, all right, I'm gonna just react.
Yeah.
For you to actually kneel on somebody for 9 minutes, that's
Crazy.
that's tougher mentally. You know,
That's a
this
fact.
guy can't do nothing. Like all these times where people resisting, which you shouldn't be shooting nobody, or somebody laying down and you think they jump and you shoot them. That's just an instant reaction. It may be your first instinct to go to, which is wrong. But for you to be there with like 4 or 5 police officers and just be on a nigga neck while a nigga saying check his pulse, he out. It did hit me a little differently. Like I was crying and shit. Like, and I don't like when I see stuff like that, I usually be like a shooting, it'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. But it don't never really bring me to tears. It'd just be like, damn, another time, another one. This one really was like, dog. Dude got his hand in his pocket. Come on. Like, and I think now people have the time to actually do research on the things that we may go through on a day-to-day basis or in our life or have been through. That kind of adds to it. That's why I think people are behind it, which I think that's where the quarantine came in handy. I think during any time that visual would have had the same effect. But I think now people are falling behind the movement of stuff because they have time to do the research. People are looking back. Like you see people making videos, like a lot of white people making videos about like the stuff that systematic things that go on. And you would never have gotten a white person really to, maybe some, but like on this level, like how they're doing it, they had to do some research. You know what I mean? They had to do some back unpacking of their old shit stuff they had to do where they may have seen some racism and they were just kind of like, oh, it don't matter to me. Like they looking back type shit. They doing reflection right now, and it's a good thing.
I think the media's coverage of the rioting was like one of the key things in getting people to getting like white folk and shit to look and see like, oh shit, what are they fucking rioting about? Like, now whether they agree with what they rioting about or not is a totally different story. But I don't think white people would have been paying as much attention if they was just showing niggas peacefully protesting on TV every day. Niggas needed to see unruly behavior and carnage to stop and pay attention. And then once people did start stopping and paying attention, I'm glad we didn't let up off of the gas. And it was just like every day, like, hey, we're marching every day. We're asking for this every day. This is going to be a story every fucking day until we start to see some shit, start to change. I can't say that with the other unarmed situations. Like we could take Ahmaud Arbery, for example. While that video was all over the place and on the news and things like that, it wasn't any unruly behavior or any carnage for people to pay attention to. They were just like, oh, black people was upset, big deal. But I think when you put drama in front of niggas and bullshit and negativity in front of niggas like that, that's when they start to like pay attention. Like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, hold on, they fucking shit up. And then they got an opinion on us fucking shit up. But they know the reason why. So now you got to cover the reason why they're doing it. So I think the riot coverage helped a bit.
That's a fact.
In my opinion.
I think about that.
I think niggas got to see niggas like, I mean, the world like drama and bullshit, bro. Niggas will go to Facebook to watch a murder.
Only reason I disagree with that is because like when Freddie Gray got murdered, like they started rioting in Baltimore. It's like kind of like we done seen riots. Like,
did it get as much coverage as this one?
Yeah, I thought them riots. They was talking a lot about them riots. Like when Freddie Gray got murdered in Baltimore. Like that was.
No, I remember that shit was a big deal. I just don't remember seeing it to this magnitude. Because they wasn't with Freddie Gray, they wasn't rioting everywhere.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is rioting globally. So it's like you can't not cover this shit. Like these niggas was rioting in Toronto, Chicago. Some shit was about to get popping in Detroit. These niggas in the UK. It's like niggas was like, because we done seen riots, but this one it's like, okay, they're rioting everywhere. They taking over shit in Seattle. Like it's just so it's everywhere. It's in your face. You can't get away from it even if you want to, nigga. Like
you can't flip this one. All the I think all the other ones you can try to like, and it can. This one you cannot find nothing that says
you can't find nothing for Ahmad, bro. He was jogging.
Yeah, that too.
He was jogging.
But that too. It's just the tussle part. What I'm saying, to me, you can't find nothing in any of these cases. In all these cases, the people are wrong that are killing these people. But I'm saying from other person's perspective, they can rule it off as something else. Oh, he was resisting. Oh, you see what I'm saying? In my eyes, I feel like you feel. But for people to be very dismissive and excuse the behavior, they can find little things in that within the how it played out or something like that where they feel like that officer or whatever was granted to think irrationally.
Yeah.
But in this case, 9 minutes, wow, like that just is just a little. And it's way different.
White folks still trying to spin that shit though.
It is for sure. It is for sure. But
think
overall,
that might have more to do with it, like the way in which
the way
he was murdered. Like that's crazy. Like if you really like it, I mean, we gonna talk about the Chappelle shit, but like if you think about 8 minutes and 46 seconds in that position and the things that he was saying before he passed away or before he was murdered, I don't want to use that like it was something natural or something.
Yeah, I try to make sure I say homicide, murder. Like, yeah, this nigga.
When he was murdered, like the things that he was saying, like I think a lot of that resonates beyond, you know, your skin complexion and your race, your nationality or anything, because he really was like defenseless, pleading for his life. I don't want to talk about this anymore because I'm gonna get emotional. Like I don't like that shit is. I think
it's fucked up.
I think that's why it might have. I understand what you're saying with the rioting and everything, but usually like civil unrest is like met with like really just suppression most of the time. Like we try to uprise a little bit, but between like the government and the media, like people shut shit down. I feel like this was a situation just even due to circumstances was different and like how Spooty said how it appeared, because I cried about this shit too. Like this, like it hit me in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that shit's tough. Like really tough.
Yeah, it was for sure. It was for sure.
That shit's steep. For sure. Rest in peace to him. Let us continue to do what we gotta do. Companies like we said, man, top down. We want to see some black in these rooms. Anybody who needs to sponsor things, sponsor these black creators, get behind these black creators. It's the best thing you could do right now. Right now, you want to be in the news for doing something supportive of black people. You do. If you're a company, so all these people who jumping on the paid holiday Juneteenth bandwagon, continue to hop on that, continue to hop on the donate
Not the Quicken Loans.
And hopefully somebody is like, yo, we need half of our board of directors to be black and brown people. So let's make that happen. Let's start let's make it to where we're hiring. We're making sure that we're hiring black people. Let's Give us what the fuck you owe us, pretty much. Yeah, America, you owe us shit. Give us what you owe. That's pretty much it. Fuck Starbucks, man. We ain't even got to talk about that shit. Y'all some hoes. I don't know why y'all still going there to begin with.
Hey, remember
what's up?
They had like the racial training and shit. Like,
yeah, I guess it didn't matter, right? Didn't fucking matter, right? Like, fucking y'all don't want people to wear anything dealing with Black Lives Matter. Like, stop going there. Stop going there.
Signs though, type of shit though. That's what's weird to me, that this still a thing with Starbucks.
Bro, I'm not surprised. That is like grade A #1 white people coffee chain. Fuck out of here. That shit is fucking overpriced and not like it's not that fucking great.
Niggas.
Go somewhere else. It's not that great, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's so crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's so crazy that niggas like are gonna continue to go there after this. And it's crazy, like y'all said, they had the racial training and still like this was the one thing. This was y'all time. This was y'all moment. This was y'all moment to bounce back, bro. This was y'all moment. Y'all should have had shirts for niggas like Black Lives Matter. We in this bitch. Like, y'all should have did something. It's like that shit ridiculous. We ain't even got to go into grave detail about that bullshit. Who seen the Chappelle special? I
saw it.
I did. Yeah, you saw 846. Myles, you check it out.
Yeah.
I like even really a comedy special.
Reasons I fuck with Chappelle though, man. That shit, I fucking thoroughly enjoyed watching that shit.
I think
I hope the people there had got some comedy a little bit if y'all paid for it, but you know, outside that, y'all got.
He definitely stepped out that goat. Like he's. I don't even feel like he's in a conversation no more when it comes to like who's the best.
Oh, he got tier now.
Oh, you done moved him up.
Now he been up there, bro. He been up there.
But I'm saying for niggas who question, you know, or be saying like it's just the creativity that Chappelle has, the voice that Chappelle has is really just amazing, bro.
God, could you hear the pain in that nigga when he was talking?
He controlled the room. And this isn't all.
That's what I respect, bro. Like just.
It was really the smoke of the square.
And you know a nigga, bro.
Where? Come on,
man.
Bro. He killed that, and it is nothing even more. Like if y'all want to, like I know it's certain shit that he said that he touched that I can probably rebuttal off of, but it's literally nothing else to say outside that he just really murdered that shit, bro.
I like how these white people were trying to get Don Lemon and Candace Owens to go on like a rant, and they were met with both of them saying like, yo, I don't care. Yeah, this is Dave Chappelle. I'm not saying anything. This is one of the greatest comedians alive, and whether good or bad, I'm a part of this now, and I'm not about to like, yo, I agree with him.
Yeah.
I'm not about to like. They both met him like, yo, leave me alone. I'm not trying to. No.
What are you going to disagree with?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Don Lemon. Hey,
Doggo CNN was like,
Don Lemon?
He was attacking you. You and Candace Owens, you came up, he attacked you. All right, let's play the clip. And then when Don Lemon was just like, Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians, like, and I actually agree with what he said. The dude was just like, he had that stupid ass white man face, just where he just like shut up, like,
well,
didn't
upset a little bit.
No, bitch, I'm not.
He mentioned you. He said something about you.
Slaps you irritated.
Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man.
You know what was another thing too though that it hit me too, dog. Like, and I was the nigga. I be looking for certain niggas to say shit, but when he broke down, like, nigga, this ain't the time for me to like, y'all got it. Like, just seeing, like, hearing that from a celebrity standpoint is like that was an eye opener for me, for real.
Well, yeah, I'm not
sure that everybody feels that way, but
they don't, bro.
I know
they
for
don't.
sure they don't.
Because, bro, honestly, like, I don't need
I don't need it.
I don't need J. Cole to get out in the riots in March. Like you J. Cole, bro. Like you honestly putting yourself at risk out there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some niggas might not care that you J. Cole, bro. They might try to get at you. And I don't care if you out there with security or whatever. Like niggas might try to get at you. But I think sometimes celebrities feel like I gotta do this. Yeah. J. Cole seemed pretty genuine to me, in my opinion. But a few celebrities, I think, just getting out there for photo opportunities or doing stuff, I feel like they had to get out there.
Yeah,
like you had to get out
Lives
there.
Matter photo op.
Yeah, like getting out here doing.
It's gonna look good on the website.
My nigga Nick Cannon had a whole photo shoot out there, boy. That motherfucker was. Hey, he had a whole camera crew out there, nigga, getting off.
People did videos out there.
He was out there getting off, boy. Like these was some high def. I'm like, nigga, is you marching or? Like having a photo shoot out here, nigga. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm not mad at it though.
I didn't even see like niggas had to say Cole was out there. When like they had to like say like, yo, that nigga Cole was out there. Niggas like Wale don't like that shit, man.
Like don't like what?
You ain't see the Wale tweet? You ain't see the Wale tweet, Swooty? I gotta find it. I gotta read it verbatim.
How the fuck
like
you ain't see that, Swooty? That shit was going fucking crazy.
I ain't see it, bro.
Yo, J. Cole out.
What'd he say?
Oh my god, bro! I'm pulling it up, bro. So he deleted it for sure.
Yeah, cause you know he was a whole ass nigga.
But you can't. Once you put something like that up, bro, you already know, bro.
He probably was having a bad day, bro. Like he was just having a bad day.
Wale is very emotional, bro.
Hey, bro. So
like this is clear.
A nigga said J. Cole was out.
Can't be bad at Wale.
You know, if he not the dopest, I don't know what is. He like, you know, Wale make us proud, DMV. So dog was telling him like, Wale make us proud, get out here. So this nigga said, I'm sick of a lot of you acting like y'all Messiah was the only one outside. Suck my dick. So this, yo.
Hey, I'm fucking with Wale, bro.
He ill for that one.
Wale he's so bad, bro. It'd be so crazy, dog. Yeah, I definitely feel like Wale is a nigga that don't get the type of respect or is in enough conversations.
He's
bro.
gonna make another hit classic after that.
Like
shit.
people just piss him off. Like that's why I fuck with Wale.
Wale is good with me, bro. He used to get in the emotional bag way more than he does now, and he used to piss me off. Like he used to just go on these emotional rants. That shit used to bother me, but I could see why. Like when you were
what he be
at his
saying
level,
be true, bro.
Yeah, when you at his level,
and
you're not getting like that proper respect that you deserve. I get it wholeheartedly, but he deleted that shit. He knew that this ain't the time to
crazy.
Yeah, he like, all right,
Sounded
this
crazy.
shit might sound a bit nuts, bro, but you told niggas to suck your dick. He ain't the only one outside.
Y'all Messiah?
Y'all Messiah, bro. They said
Come
Cole.
on, bro.
They said Cole.
What this nigga said, dog.
Cole, y'all nigga, y'all think this nigga
is
Jesus?
hating on Cole, dog.
Y'all think this nigga
He not they
Jesus?
friends, bro. Like
He not cool with these niggas, bro.
I will never say no bullshit about y'all. No. Fuck
Sean
that.
would. It'd be like, hey,
No, bro. If it's on some ill
No
shit,
way am I gonna say that shit. Y'all nigga, come on.
No.
Bro, y'all telling y'all nigga, y'all gamer Messiah over here, crack. Yo, I'm playing games too. I ain't gonna put that shit on Twitter, man. The fuck, man? That shit sounds so ridiculous, bro. Like I
talk about y'all friends.
Come on, bro. I can't do that shit, bro. That shit crazy.
I'm just trying to shoot this nigga some bell, bro.
But on the
No, y'all
on the
just try to
Chappelle,
downplay that shit.
on the
Fuck
Chappelle shit, bro. He said like a lot of like of our institutions lie to us, which we know. Niggas lie to us on a daily basis. Kind of fun question. What do y'all think? What do y'all think these niggas is like really hiding from us right now?
Aliens.
So I think it's like real. That's an obvious
Nah,
one.
niggas know. We know about it.
we know.
Yeah, I think niggas is like clear. Like,
niggas know it's aliens.
I don't know
is
a nigga
flat.
that don't believe in aliens, bro.
No, it is, bro. It's a lot of niggas who think that shit ain't real, bro.
I don't know. I'm
That's
just,
aliens.
I'm just,
yeah.
maybe I'm
It's other
Hey, look
life.
at Foodie laugh. Foodie laugh because he don't believe this shit.
You don't believe
it's
it's other. You don't believe it's other life forms on these planets. You think
It's
we
the
the
word
only
aliens
niggas?
that throw niggas off. It's the
Yeah,
word.
that's the word. That's the word.
Extraterrestrials. I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, I think extraterrestrial.
ETs.
I think shit that
ETs
look.
out
Do
there,
you see
bro.
some of these animals out here? You think it ain't a fucking light?
it's so
Look,
many
look at some of these
animals
people, nigga. Like, what do you look at people? Look how weird. Look how weird some of these white
Look
people
at
look, man.
people.
Like, it's some weird shit out there in the universe, man. Look how weird little Jimmy ass look, man. Come on, man.
Look at people.
Like, people be looking
That's
crazy
a
as fuck.
fact, though.
Animals be looking crazy as fuck.
And I heard something crazy. I don't know if this is true or not, but motherfucker said like we know more about space than like our underwater, like
That's
our
a fact.
oceans. and
That's
shit.
a fact,
So,
bro.
like,
Oh yeah, it's some
Don't
shit
give
in the
me that
ocean.
bag, bro.
Oh,
That's
it's
what
some
I'm
shit
saying.
in the ocean, man.
we got
It's some shit
aliens
down.
on this bitch that we ain't seen yet.
It's
So.
some shit down in the ocean,
That
chilling.
Bermuda
But
Triangle
yes, Foodie.
shit.
I think
Hey,
I
that's
think
some real shit. Hey, don't bring up the Bermuda.
We can't talk. That's why I said this is a whole different topic for real.
Yeah,
So
I was about to
Hey,
say
bro.
like we
A
gonna
whole
end up
new-
turning it
a
to
whole
a
new bag.
conspiracy.
You gotta get the
cast.
fuck on,
bro, it's some shit. It's some shit out here,
No,
man.
I
I
believe
ain't
in
gonna be
extra
on the
different
next episode,
different forms of
bro.
life on different planets. I believe
Bro, you
that.
think these books and media is just all from a nigga imagination?
Oh, I've been saying that shit. The fuck?
Fuck no. You
What
think Man in Black is just a nigga imagination? Nah.
I just came up with this shit
Nah.
based on my own mind.
Here
These are
comes
my
the Man
own
in Black.
ideas.
Here comes the Man in Black. You think that nigga wasn't influenced by some? The Will Smith portion is a nigga imagination, cause ain't none of them niggas that fun. Probably them niggas is ain't none of them niggas.
You know what's crazy?
Ain't none of them MIB that fun. Them niggas is some serious
All the Men
niggas,
in
bro.
Black niggas is niggas stupid. All the Men in Black is a shield on Marvel. All the
Facts, bro.
So
Facts.
these
You
niggas
think
really real?
what you think going on,
Not the
bro?
shield, though.
Oh, bro,
feel you,
it's some. Come on, bro. CIA, FBI, all that shit. Them niggas know more, bro. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. We in the building. We in the motherfucking building, bro. Now we podding. Now we podding.
One of us get murdered.
Now
nobody finds us.
Now we podding. Now if
Put
any of
us
us
in
come
real
up
deep
missing,
water.
you know what's going on. We
I
know
got
what's
an
up.
anonymous. Hey, make
Come
sure.
on, bro. I got a 2 pound. I got a 2 pound chicken drumstick. What's going on? Just the drumstick. 2 pounds. Hey, what you putting in the food? We in a whole nother box right now, man. We in a whole nother box right now, my nigga. God damn, nigga. You try what a million chicken legs a day sold at KFC? Is that many chickens? Come on, man. What's going on? Where we in?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Do some shrooms. Might open your eyes up to some shit.
But yeah, shout out to Dave though, man. Good shit, bro.
That's a fact. Yeah, he went in.
Definitely watch that shit, man. Myles put him at God tier, bro.
Yeah.
He there.
God tier, bro. Like
he is.
He is, bro. Like niggas gotta stop.
That shit was great to watch. Yo, how do people find out about that? Like,
I was just on YouTube and seen that shit.
No, I mean just like the show itself. Like, how do people be finding out about these? Like that Chappelle shows? Like what about tickets and shit like that?
That's probably like some regional shit.
Because I definitely would have been in that part.
That's what I'm saying. But like, maybe I need to sign up for an email list or something. I'm gonna go on this web. Like, I need to figure this out. Like, do you be?
It's probably like a mailing list or something.
Yeah, it gotta be something, bro. Because it's like, yo, how did y'all niggas get tickets to any of these specials? Like, I had no idea this shit was like going on. Like, that shit crazy as hell. But yeah, Chappelle. Go level. He only gonna get better, bro. This nigga ain't even 50 yet. We still got a lot of Chappelle left, man.
Do.
Yeah, if they don't kill him.
Oh, this nigga's pod.
A lot of
I
truth.
don't think they're gonna do that, man.
A lot of truth.
I'm cracking Myles' pod, bro.
I don't think they're gonna do that, bro.
Goat level right now.
I don't think he ain't said enough yet.
Ooh,
Excuse me?
said a lot. He just said a lot.
Please, you have the floor. No, Spoonie, you got the floor.
Saying what he
You got the
said though.
floor.
No, I'm saying that like he has said stuff, but it hasn't been to the point where it's been blunt, but it's kind of still like it's still some hidden shit in there. Like even with the 846, like all the stuff he said, we all know. It wasn't like he said some shit that
we know, nigga. We know.
The culture.
Yeah, but
the culture don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like right now, people are getting to know this stuff anyway. So it's not like he said it before. If you would have said it before now.
Bro, so what? We're repeating the same shit like Krack said that we've been repeating for motherfucking years, but obviously niggas not hearing us, right?
Yeah.
How long have we been marching, Spoonie?
That's a fact. But I'm saying like even with that, like it wasn't something he said that was to me that was like, oh,
you on your okay. I know what you on. I know what you on.
Like,
you on that same wave I said about Will Smith when he came to social media. Like this nigga Will ain't saying shit that I ain't heard before.
No,
no shit, Will.
No.
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
I
You
see
can do anything.
I see the bad.
Slaps. You went on Will Smith at a level I was not prepared for. I am not saying that about Dave Chappelle.
Oprah and Dave Chappelle?
No. Huh?
Have you ever seen Oprah and Dave Chappelle?
The interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said some stuff on there. Like that was, but that stuff I was kind of like, okay, he tapping into a bag. You know what I mean? Even then, he kind of had to be tricky with his words. He ain't never really, you know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like they got to.
I feel it too. You right. Stop. But yeah,
I don't feel like
but like
outside of Pac really hit that. This what it is.
Yeah.
It's been because I feel like Cat Williams tried to talk about it and niggas laughed at him.
Yeah. Try to talk about what?
Just happening to be careful on speaking on conspiracies and shit.
No, I said the disparities between the black and the white entertainer. You know
yeah, that shit.
No, Cat Williams. If there wasn't any drug related shit around him, which I feel like could possibly be. See, I don't want to start digging too deep.
Yeah, we can't do this. That's like,
why not? Hey, listen. Hey, shout out to Cat Williams. Hey, I'm one of those guys. I was laughing about certain shit going on, but I was listening as well. I understand. I don't want to go any deeper.
We can't go there.
Forecast gonna get blacklisted.
We already.
Why not?
Why not? Already under suspicion. Why not? I'm already under suspicion.
Why is he so
hydroxychloroquine? I'm taking.
Hey,
I'm trying to bring it back.
Excitement, bro.
So what do you want? What do you feel like Dave needs to do?
I don't feel like I think he did what he was supposed to do, but I'm saying the information he brought, it wasn't like
Martin Luther King level.
It. No, it was great. But I'm saying he didn't.
God damn. It wasn't Martin Luther King.
He said everything he needed. He said what he needed to say, but he didn't say something to me that was just like, wow. He said that. He said everything he needed to say. I'll say it like that. He didn't release a secret or something like that. You know what I mean? To me,
I don't think shit else a secret.
Huh?
I think ain't no secret.
I'm glad he said what he said, and I couldn't imagine it no other way.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's no secret. I think
it's what people been just ignoring, and he just puts a light on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he did what comedians. It's a lot of comedians that have done that, touched on subjects and shit like that.
Name them, please.
I know. I think D.L. Hughley has. He's touched on some unjust things
on the radio show, or
he be on the radio.
Special. He said some shit in his special before. I think everybody has said something.
I was about
racially or
he be on the radio cooling out sometime. He's slowly working his way into that Steve Harvey bag.
It's just the delivery. It's just the delivery. How Chappelle took time to not even be funny. He just spoke about some shit. So like how
many
he was speaking
comedians
about some
would do
shit in his
that, though?
podcast. He down there just took it to the comedic stage. So that was art.
Tiffany
itself,
Haddish ain't did that shit yet.
So I appreciate it, but I'm saying it's other people that have spoke out to it, just didn't take it to their platform on stage and say, I'm about to take a break from you and jokes, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you find this shit funny. We gonna talk about this shit,
bro. And that's what separates, separates the little boys from the men.
Yeah, but I'm saying what I was talking about was the context, what he was actually saying. I just feel like it wasn't. It was great. It was great. He needed to say it, but I'm saying it wasn't like.
You wasn't impressed. It's cool.
No, I was impressed. I was impressed. I'm trying to figure out the words. Like I just feel like
he's just not ready to put him in God tier. He got
no. He is there.
Show.
No, he's there.
All right.
He's there. I'm just saying, like how people
The
just
content.
like
Everybody done talked about this shit before.
Hey, bro.
Open your eyes.
I ain't talking about that shit like Dave just did.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what put it. That's what. It's so I'm saying it's not really what he says. The platform you put it on. That's what I'm saying.
You give me a cigarette though, I'll get off like you did.
Cigarette added to it.
I'm gonna be in that bitch.
That nigga
trying to light it the whole time. That's what I'm gonna do. Just can't get this motherfucker lit.
That's that.
I'm gonna look down at it like, you know what?
All right, Dave, do better next time, bro. What's next?
That's what Spooty. Yeah, that's what Spooty said.
Spooty said, "Hey, step your game."
That's what Spooty saying, bro. He said, "Listen, you ain't doing that shit, bro." But hey, man, since we on the subject of comedians, man, Krack was pretty upset at Tiffany Haddish, man. He was pretty mad. He was pretty mad. I thought that was his girl. That nigga was.
You know, Krack got a thing for Tiffany Haddish.
That nigga
man.
was furious.
Favorite female comedian of all time.
He was furious. Furious at Tiffany, bro. The disappointment that he had for Tiff. I was trying to find it because I wanted to be upset too.
You ain't find it?
I couldn't find it.
Damn.
I just thought being at George Floyd's funeral, trying to pass along. Hey, let's know that I'm here too.
All I got to go off of is the video, man. Let me find it. That's all I got to go off of.
Hey.
New news for me.
Listen. He got past the note or something. Somebody said they wasn't feeling good about not being mentioned at George
back in the
Floyd's
conspiracy
funeral.
bag. We back in the conspiracy bag, bro. I'm gonna find the video.
Hey, that's a bag I like to, I like to frequent.
Bag you like to dabble in.
Yeah, that's a bag I like.
It's a bag you like to dabble in, huh?
That's why me gotta set y'all setup look amazing. I just want to, give some props to y'all.
This brothers.
Let's check. Here we go. Let's check this out. Who set up look amazing? Cracks.
I said
Crack
y'all
setup?
look, both of y'all.
Since Crack Camera was so crispy, I couldn't let him be the only nigga.
Yeah,
so
I'll put him up on something.
What you put me up on don't fucking work. You won't help me with it. So I had to use the phone as a webcam.
Like y'all
you didn't get
y'all mic in
you
I
look
didn't
crispy.
Y'all look sweet.
Thanks. I want to use the
Couldn't get to work. The second option was crispy.
Let's check this. Let's check this out, man. Can we? Let's check it out.
Let's listen to this bullshit.
Let's check it out. Can we see the video?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that Al Sharpton?
Then Krack, you tell us. Then Krack, you tell us
go ahead,
what you were upset about. Let's play it. Let's check it out.
This brothers, one of the greatest gospel singers alive. Is Tiffany here? Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, what was she saying?
I didn't want to announce and say I embarrassed her. Let me tell you
off
something.
to the side.
One
I
of the
embarrassed
most
her.
Popular, outstanding artist that is also committed. I've read her interview. She think I'm old and don't read stuff, but I do. And she's been committed and saying the right things, and she wanted to be here today. And I was so busy joking with Kevin, I didn't even look at her. Let us welcome our sister beloved, Sister Tiffany Haddish.
And that's not to say that Al Sharpton does not deserve any
Just hold on, slow down,
for having this whole fucking.
Slow down, Craig.
Why are we having this segment?
Slow down.
In this funeral.
I don't even know what just happened there.
Slow down.
Wait a minute, stop. What the fuck?
Slow down, Craig. Take it away, buddy.
Well, I don't know why Al
Take it away. Tell us why you were upset at Tiffany Haddish first. Come on, you kind of breaking. You kind of broke up on my end, so you got to start. See how furious he is? All you saw was this nigga. Like he started going to fuck. Go ahead, you back. That nigga was going off.
All I know is Al Sharpton, which I will not leave out of this whole conversation. I don't know why this entire segment happened within this funeral where Al Sharpton decided to start shouting out all the celebrities that were in the building.
He was trying to hear that.
While he was while he was shouting them out, and this is like I said, I had an issue with. I started hearing Tiffany Haddish, and you can clearly hear it's her. This is not conspiracy. She is yelling. She is yelling to Al Sharpton. I don't know.
I heard her yell to Al Sharpton after he said, "Is Tiffany here?"
Listen, all I'm saying is there was attention that needed to be diverted, and I have no earthly idea as to why this section was in this funeral. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not
Al Sharpton, the street preacher.
I'm not going to I'm not going to lay it at Tiffany Haddish's feet. We can start with Al Sharpton. I have no idea why this entire section existed within like this telecast. So that's all I have. I think Tiffany Haddish is very you've heard my thoughts about Tiffany Haddish.
You love her.
I'm not a fan. I think she perpetuates a lot of stereotypes.
Big fan.
Get the fuck on, dog.
Hey, that's not real.
It is real. No, it is real. It is real. Don't say that. That is real.
That ain't it.
That's
you ain't never seen that before?
That's a lie.
He is alive.
That's a lie right there.
He is alive, bro.
That's a lie right there, bro.
No,
bro. Ain't no lies. Ain't no lies, bro.
That's what
no
I'm
cap,
saying.
none of that.
That was him.
That's on his Instagram page.
That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy.
So if I look up Al Sharpton on Instagram,
he might have deleted that mug by now, but that was his.
A lot of people got it saved.
That was his.
Got it saved.
He took that pic and they got to go crazy. I remember when that shit happened.
Tell you, bro.
That shit went viral so fast.
That nigga was in the mirror.
It's like when your auntie feeling good.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, I was out here. That was terrible for him to be doing at the moment. I after watching the video, I wasn't upset at Tiffany. I wouldn't have yelled like, "Yeah, I'm here." I wouldn't have did that, but that nigga shouldn't have even been doing that to begin with.
I got a lot of famous brothers in the building right now.
We got Kevin Hart. We got Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush wasn't there. I just wanted to say that nigga name.
We got Reggie Bush.
Hey, man, Reggie Bush one of the best college players ever, man. Okay.
I just wanted to say that nigga
shout out
name,
to the
bro.
disassociation ending.
Reggie Bush.
How old is this nigga, man?
We got brother LeBron James in the building.
LeBron Ball was there too.
Brother,
That nigga old as hell.
We got the three ball brothers.
Wayne in the building. We got Arsenio Hall.
I didn't even watch
Keenan Thompson. Keenan and Kel was one of my favorite. Now y'all might think I'm too old to remember Keenan and Kel, but I used to watch that. I used to watch all that. Ice Cube is here from Friday.
What do you say?
From Friday.
Cube is here. Brother Snoop Doggy Dog is also in the building.
That's terrible. I hope I got some real niggas.
YG Bompton.
And hey, yo, Al Sharpton is a snitch. Like he's like
duh.
Like, we talking a lot of like
bang.
All right, man. Look,
Shout to Vlad TV.
He's a Tekashi. He's a clear Tekashi.
Shout to Vlad TV.
Do your research.
Clear Krack was mad. He told y'all to bring that energy. Since y'all love Tiff, y'all mad at her?
Y'all love Tiff.
No, I ain't mad at Tiff.
Yeah, I ain't mad at Tiff either, man. I wanted to be mad at her.
Keep doing shit. She just.
I mean, people do stuff like that at funerals all the time, though. For real, trying to lighten up the mood.
That's true.
I done been to some ignorant funerals, buddy.
Listen,
I've definitely been the worst.
No, hey.
You have.
That ain't too.
You have.
We ain't trying to debate. Like, I'm just saying, like, show some fucking decorum. But of course,
let her know
he's not gonna do that.
Let her know.
Tiffany Haddish.
We gonna get her and Gary Owen on one.
Let's go.
Together.
Hey, if we can get a Gary Owen Tiffany Haddish episode, oh my lord.
Kev gotta come too. Kevin Hart gotta come too to speak on behalf of Tiffany.
What's wrong with Gary Owen?
Tiffany? Gary Owen ain't no ally, man.
Talk to him. No,
Wolf in sheep's clothing, bro. Wolf in sheep's clothing, bro.
Oh yeah,
really?
I'm telling you, my nigga. I was bro. I was so fucking, bro. I was so. All right, so Gary. I was watching. I think I was watching a Gary Owen like Breakfast Club interview, right?
No, they fuck with Gary Owen.
They look. Y'all love Gary. That's a guy.
Go ahead. Let me get the info.
All right, bro. So I was watching the Gary Owen Breakfast Club interview, and I just sat back. I'm like, yo. Why do niggas fuck with this nigga so much? Like black people. I'm like, let me look it up. Maybe I'm missing something. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you go down those YouTube rabbit holes, bro. I just went down. It's like 1 a.m, bro. I'm going down this rabbit hole of information to just know where Gary Owen came from, what's his background, how did he get around black people, shit like that. So, because he acts as if he's just pro-black. I think it was something going on and he didn't speak out about it. So I'm like, okay, you talk like you're pro-black, but really you always talking about your black wife only. Not really black issues, but when it concerns your wife, it gets a 5-minute Instagram video on what went on or how dope your wife is because she's black. And I started to come across things like I mentioned last week, him going back and forth with Michael Blackson and having his wife say nigga in place of him saying nigga. I didn't like that. But when it got back to like when he got to college and he hadn't seen black people until he got to college, and he gets there and his black roommate was in the interview, and his black roommate said that Gary was just like, oh man, I love that African Power medallion that you got on. It's so cool. Can I wear it? All right. So they joke about this to this day. But he was like, Gary just always been in love with like how cool black shit is. All right. So I'm like, okay, so you one of them niggas that just love the shit out of like black. You thought that you didn't ask the meaning. And like, I think this is like the fucking 70s or something, nigga. So he's asking, like, can he wear this African Power black person's medallion? Not what the shit mean or nothing. And obviously, dog ain't let him wear it. Like, no, nigga, like, you're not about to wear this shit without, like, really knowing what's behind it. But Gary Owen just thinks black people are cool, which is fine. But we can't always equate a white person who think black people are cool to them niggas really caring what the fuck black people got on. Or like what black people got going on and really giving a fuck about it. He probably married a black woman because he loves black shit. He loves black shit. That's just what it is.
Calling his wife black shit.
So it's just like his wife is. It's just like
now you're pie. Now you're pie.
His wife is. He doesn't speak out much about black issues at all. I can't find times where he was standing up for shit for real. Now, if it's something like this topic, Spooty, right, where it's something that you can't get away from, yeah, of course you're gonna fucking say something about it. But he's not anybody who's like frequent. He sells Black Girl Magic shirts at his comedy show. Where do the proceeds go? Black Girl Magic at your comedy show. You're selling Black Girl Magic comedy at a comedy show. Black Girl Magic t-shirts, Gary Owen, at your comedy show. You didn't start that phrase. You didn't do anything to bring that phrase along. But you know that black people are coming to your shit, so you gonna sell them black shit for your pockets. I don't like niggas making money.
Is it his wife shit or no?
It ain't his wife shit. He just sells those because he know.
That's tough.
Bro, like you come on with this weird ass shit, acting like you Tekashi. He just jumps into the cool black topics, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it's cool to him and he infatuated with it. All right, so I fuck with Chinese food heavy. I'm not about to sit here and just act like I love the entire, like I'm Asian and just gonna sell like Asian shit and come in this bitch with Asian robes on every podcast and shit and just act like I just fuck with it because I think that shit is like cool. Like the Japanese culture is cool to me, but I ain't trying to like appropriate it and like fucking sell all this Japanese shit at my. I'm not selling anime at the fucking podcast. I'm not popping up in this bitch doing all this extra shit. He's not an ally. He just likes black shit, bro. He don't give a fuck about what's really going on, nigga. He ain't using his privilege for nothing. He hasn't used his privilege for anything.
He hasn't.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it, and I would love to have. He's just a white nigga that black people love, and he builds his shows around like telling
black jokes.
He ain't the first. You know what I'm saying? He not, but he really outspoken and like black people really love this nigga. Like, and it's like, bro, why do y'all fuck with him so much? But black people got a thing where when white people cool, they look at him like an ally, or they look at him as pro-black.
It's like Drake.
It's like Drake what?
Like Drake, a white guy, you know, that like black shit.
Drake, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, stop that. Like what?
Like what? The fuck out of here.
With the Drake one. He didn't want to believe it. He didn't want to believe it. Hey, you need to present your background information on that one. He was he fact check you on that one.
Yeah, Sylvester said the funny thing is niggas do that too. Like what Gary Owen do. And you're right, like they might not really be in tune with the black culture, bro, but they you know, they
What, you do what?
Just niggas do shit in general. So he's describing a weeb. So he describing a nigga who like hype beasting for nerd shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Nick, we know niggas like that.
We know that. Yeah.
We know niggas like that.
We
Just
not
like,
seeing.
yeah, stop. You know, just stop. He not. And this goes for all white people, bro. We gotta stop acting like these niggas is. Stop acting like white people is pro-black because they like.
What about Justin Timberlake?
Oh, we could definitely get on his ass too.
Because I feel like he hasn't done shit.
Facts. That's pure facts. I'm like with you on that.
Bro,
he left us. Remember, he left us. Nigga got the what? Nigga got the got the fucking album cover with his ass in the woods doing all that white shit. White people ain't really fuck with it too heavy. Now he trying to come over here back to the black people, bro. Justin Timberlake is also one of them niggas,
styling. I just set the tone.
It's a lot of niggas like that, bro.
Remember,
there's a lot of niggas like that.
That's why I really like. I feel like New York kind of be true to his shit.
You feel like who be true to his shit?
Lior. Like I feel like that nigga kind of straight.
Get the fuck out of here. That nigga's bullshit. He's terrible. I'm glad I came back and right around the time. Fuck Leor Cohen. Fuck Leor Cohen. He's one of the worst, biggest culture vultures that we've ever had in this bitch. I haven't heard shit from him. Let's talk about the music industry.
Nigga talk crack, D.
a whole fucking industry built off of black people that black people ain't getting shit off of. Like we are essentially been treated as slaves. Look at us not having our masters. Like, fuck out of here. Lyor Cohen is one of the biggest, one
Talk
of
about it.
the worst.
Talk about it.
Worst in the industry. But
That's
because
big
he's been successful and he's been good at, I guess, basically exploiting black talent, nobody has given a fuck. But he should be one of the first people who should have came out and said this Black Lives Matter shit was real. And he's never done that. Multiple music,
and he won't.
Executives
Yeah, he
have never
done.
did that. That music in itself, American music, pop music, has been all based off of black people, and not one of them motherfuckers have come out and said anything beyond the bullshit statements that any other fucking company are putting out. So fuck them. And Lyor Cohen is definitely one of those.
Oh, Gary Owens also served chicken wings and Hennessy cocktails at his comedy shows. I just want to let you know, it's just like, you throw some watermelon in there too, nigga. Go ahead. Please. Please.
He using his black
I don't want a fucking Long Island. I want Hennessy cocktails, because, yeah.
No, but I wanted to say something just going off track. So Mr. Fucking Police himself, Ice Cube, could you find that pic with the NBA chasing Mickey Mouse?
NBA, what is it?
It's NBA players chasing Mickey Mouse with the trophy.
Okay.
So Ice Cube tapped into that conversation where he feels like, you know, the NBA and Disney is using our African American players at a time where Disney is broke and they're not making no money. So he wants them to sit out until next season, because Disney World and Disneyland not getting no money, they not making nothing. So it's like, let's use these athletes to make us a revenue. Only play at in Disneyland, and he feel like it's an alternative motive behind that.
Ain't it? But ain't it the Wild World of Sports there, right? I thought that shit was more. I thought that shit was more so like an ESPN kind of thing, which they own by Disney, right?
By Disney.
I don't know exactly where he was, but
I kind of thought that shit was more so like some sports connection shit. Like, where else would you have it than Disney's Wild World of Sports? That's what I thought. But that's a good.
He feel like it's not the time, and he said that. And so now Kyrie is speaking up, and Kyrie is also telling players that he don't want them to play until we get.
Man. Hold on, let's find this shit. All right. Let me type this in. Ice Cube NBA. I didn't know about this.
Hold on, I'm about to try and find a pic.
He talking that shit on Twitter?
No, he wasn't talking. He made the post, and the conversation came up on the post. Like I think he posted on his Instagram the actual picture. And I know Kyrie Irving is the first to actually make a post saying, like, you know, I'm trying to get players to not play until this shit is over with yet.
Some of them niggas ain't getting paid though right now, right?
That's a fact. And a lot of people took big cuts.
What's crazy is I can't find this shit like nowhere typing in shit. That's nuts. So they ain't even trying to let this story gain no real traction.
Hold on, I'm about to this the original post. I just tagged you on Instagram to it.
I bet.
Black basketball.
So do you think it's time for them to play even if it's in a controlled environment?
I'm not feeling it. You already know how I am. Especially him breaking it, like kind of just looking at the picture, them chasing Mickey Mouse is like, I'm one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like an image got a lot of meaning to it. You feel me? And it's all the African American players chasing this mouse.
Hey, we know you can't beat the mouse
for a trophy. You feel me?
Chasing the mouse.
We know you can't beat the mouse.
And we know Walt Disney passed, but does that take away from them still feeling this way?
Wow.
You got the pick.
Hold on. So do y'all think they should come back or no?
I think as long as any situation is controlled properly, as long as any situation is controlled properly, yes. So if they're taking a proper protocol, I say go ahead and come back so that these niggas can get money. I do not think like niggas should just be playing around each other sick. I don't think like niggas should be packing out arenas and shit like that. No, but
yeah,
as long as things are controlled, I think you should be able to do things. That's as long as it's controlled. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not supposed to be working. I don't feel like it's good for me to go back to work yet, but soon I'm gonna go back to work. And that's just my reality. So
yeah, like, I don't know.
You think Disney went to them or they went to Disney?
Oh, they went to Disney for sure, but Disney was like willing to like listen. Like, because I feel like I mean NBA is already partnered with ESPN. It just makes sense. But
you sent it to my Twitter, Myles?
I don't know.
Instagram, I mean.
Yeah, I tagged you.
Cause like I'm a wrestling fan, right? But I ain't been able to watch like wrestling recently just because
that shit is weird, bro.
Crowds, bro. Like
that shit is weird.
And unless you have just a great, excellent, like one of the best matches, like it's not going to really keep your attention. So I would rather like basketball. Like I want to see basketball. Like I would love to see like the season end, but when I know that there's strife between like the players union and like the league, like right now, everybody not on the same page. I feel like it's better to just hold off before to have like number one, like just from an entertainment perspective, I think a better product comes once you like reset everything. Number two, like just with everything going on, like I do feel like, you know, we should keep shit focused on like what's going on right now. Like I wouldn't be mad if like no sports, like if the coverage was Black Lives Matter, like I'll sacrifice like not being able to see sports for a while. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I do want to see, like I would like to see the NBA like finish up their season, but I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not essential for me to like live my life right now. And especially if it's for players in the NBA taking more of if it's like players in the NBA taking more of a role.
Look at Brian ass boy, that nigga on his ass.
He need it. He need that.
Brian on dog ass, bro.
But
look how big like, they got this nigga Zion, bro. That nigga looks like he about to beat the shit out of everybody.
And look at all the noses. Hey, why all the black people noses big, and then look at the little white nigga nose?
I mean, it's true. We got bigger noses, bro. Like,
like Luka look like an anime character back there.
he likes something for sure. Like he was already in the game. Luka character was already in the game or something.
But no, yeah, I feel like right now, if you got players who are really dedicated and trying to be activists right now, and that shit is more important, bro. Like, just period. So if that is like if it ain't on some business shit, because that be like the first thing I always think of, is gonna be some capitalistic bullshit based on like what niggas is getting paid, who not getting paid. But I think Kyrie Irving like stepping up to say something, knowing like he's one of the highest paid stars. That matters. It matters a lot. Kyrie is one of them people, like I feel like people have like thrown a lot of hate at.
Yeah, when you saying the earth flat.
But I'm saying like even beyond anything,
you trying to go and dog.
Like
that's my guy.
Somebody who like he says what he thinks, and media should really like appreciate him more because he'll be.
He's the smartest player in the league. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
I don't know. I don't know for
That
sure.
that's a
listen,
huge
I
statement.
don't know if he's the smartest.
Yeah.
I know
Intellect wise,
I feel like he
that's
is like somebody who does challenge things, and
facts.
when he challenges things, like people look at him as crazy. But
I'd have to say KD.
I mean, there's a lot of there's
KD what?
listen.
KD what?
No.
Has a high intellect.
Listen,
He also challenges things.
He does it at a way. That's okay. You trolling? You acting like Nicki.
All I'm saying is, you know, for a player who's getting paid like that to say, like, listen, beyond like COVID, because that's my understanding of it. It's been like not even just specifically COVID. It's just like the time calls for a different thing right now. And I can respect that, and I wouldn't, you know, feel a certain way like if the players didn't come back, but they're gonna have to understand like that next season, like I don't know what type of contracts and like what type of CBA is going to apply, or if this could like somehow lead to a stoppage just because like you'll have like a season where a lot of those TV contracts weren't finished. It's just various business things that aren't getting taken care of. I would respect them even more because knowing that, because it's going to be a shit show like next season, like if they don't come back. But if they are willing to do that, like, you know, props to them. Like that's something like I couldn't see like any generation doing, which I once again want to say, pat on the back to the millennials and Gen Z niggas who've been doing, you know, doing God's work out here, like putting it together.
So my thing is, you think
know.
if push come to shove, if everybody like I ain't rocking with Kyrie, I'm gonna do the season, finish out the season. You think Kyrie will be by himself and say, "Fuck it, I'm not playing"?
I could see him doing that shit though.
I think they were saying like because I think he was saying like he didn't have any plans on coming back this season, so it wouldn't be a situation. I think if they told him like to sit home, like it wouldn't be like.
Oh, so it don't really matter for him.
Yeah,
he covered it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's not playing. I don't think, regardless. Just
so,
because
Spooty, you saying that like he
100%.
shouldn't be speaking his mind? Like, nigga, you ain't playing no way.
I'm kind of hitting towards that now that he provide that background information. It's like
it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure he can. What I was trying to get at was like, so if everybody else don't do it, and you they asking you to come back or whatever, are you gonna still take that L and sit out regardless of the repercussions? You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit we need, because more than likely everybody else probably want to sit, but they probably not as maybe they probably don't got the bag, so they feel forced to. You know what I mean? And if the reason why you would come back instead of not going against the grain is because you'll be in risk of which that's going to do to your paper too. But right now you good. You see what I'm saying?
You'd fuck your uncle. You'd fuck your uncle.
Kyrie getting his bread, like Kyrie gonna get his bread regardless. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
If he advocating for people to stay home, like I feel like that's to be respected or commended, like because he is like thinking a little bit further than just like basketball in general.
Yeah.
I ain't know shit about that, Myles.
All they really do need to do, if they do it, all the star players is what really matters, bro. All the star players sit their ass at home. LeBrons, the Kyries, the James Hardens, all of those.
I don't want to finish the season though.
Brian,
it's a group of niggas that want to finish the season. Like this is why this is a thing, because I think from what I've been reading and what I've been hearing is like the top tier, like the Kawhis,
they want to hoop.
LeBron, like if you in contention right now, like a lot of them want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like the first news that I heard prior to anything was like the conference call with I think like 10 players or whatever, and like the big news was like James Harden wasn't on that shit, but like all of them was talking about like being committed to like still playing.
I'm gonna bust your ass when we get back in there. That's why I want to hear that. Hey, I'll bust your, and I want to see the no crowd. How that. I think we're gonna get some real. I need the refs to be a little lenient. I need some street ball to make this shit more entertaining. I need some.
Be so crazy.
Man,
that should be great.
I need some Rucker type of vibes, bro.
That should be fire.
Conversation. You ain't gotta hear no crowd or nothing. Just them.
Yeah, I need to hear them shit talking. I need to hear that when Carmelo saying, "Give me that shit, nigga." Like I need to hear. Like I don't need it to wait till after the game to hear that.
They gonna have to put this shit on Netflix.
They is because they be cussing a lot when you hear the actual audio. They be going crazy.
They be going,
but you don't really hear that when they, But I need to hear all that. I need the camera angles to be crazy.
How do y'all?
I need the camera angles to be crazy. Like,
how do y'all think? Like middle school and high school sports is gonna look this fall? Because I'm thinking.
They about to be on the go.
I think it's gonna be back to normal.
You think so?
I think for sure because they got camps and shit.
No, I'm talking about the crowd. I think that shit gonna be limited capacity, bro.
Well, you gotta think about it, bro. Them niggas.
I have thought about it,
bro.
I think they're gonna follow. They're gonna follow the fire code.
What the fuck do that matter?
They're gonna follow the actual fire code instead of.
We gonna see, bro. But if anything, listen. I don't know what type of emails you've been getting, Myles, but this shit looking real steep, bro. Like it's looking like these niggas gonna be playing half capacity in that bitch for sure. Not fire code, Spooty. I mean half capacity.
You really feel like university's gonna take the L? I know where we at with it.
Oh, I don't think I don't think university's about to pack out seats. I don't think arenas are getting packed out this year. Okay. I think next year. So I think by March Madness and shit, they'll get back to normal, but
they'll find a way by March Madness.
But I'm thinking
back in
no facts.
Buildings.
But I'm thinking like fall. I think things will be limited capacity for fall sports.
Yeah,
I think so. We gonna see, but yeah, I think because I know Chip was already kind of sending shit out like advanced ticket type shit. Like so, get the tickets to the games that you want because we need a count on who coming in this motherfucker. Type of shit. So I think that's how that shit about to be, bro. It's about to be half staff in this motherfucker. Pause. If it needs a pause there, half staff. I don't know. I don't know. I never know what's going on. Yo, we got time for one more.
Talk about the Lil Wayne shit, bro.
Lil Wayne? Okay. You want to bring it? You want to bring it in?
Go to Nicki and Tekashi.
All right. What?
Oh, there we go.
Over Wayne?
I just because I seen that it was brought up, like somebody wanted to talk about it. That's all.
About the Tekashi shit, Nicki and Tekashi.
Yeah,
that's Spooty.
Really, I want to chime in on Akon too, man.
Let's go.
Man, I'm so disappointed.
Akon. You know how motivational that song was for people locked up. Got snitched on, people doing bids they don't deserve, and just push people through, even when they got out. You know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. Even me, man. And I think that's the remix, the original, man. Like,
yeah, Akon fucking out his fucking
really
mind right now.
Disappointed me, man. And you have bread. You have bread. It has to be like a reason, like something like, well, I wanted to share his perspective. I don't give a fuck about it though. Let's get that clear. But I know you got too much money to even be doing some shit like this, bro. Like you could have changed this into a fucking Police Brutality record or something, some type of shit instead of this shit. You done gave 6ix9ine this record.
Where the gunshot at? Where the soundboard at?
I'm letting them go.
No, let the fucking soundboard go.
No, Spooty ain't got in his bag yet. Let's go.
How the fuck did you let 6ix9ine get this record? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm at loss for words.
They sitting there, and this nigga got this fucking ponytail and this fucking
with makeup on. He has on fucking lip liner.
He's a clown. That's what clowns do, is wear makeup and have rainbow fucking paint in hair, man.
So why, again, like Scooty said, why take this song that really uplifted people in situations that they felt like they was fucked up to potentially get out or whatever the case might be, and turn this shit into a fucking clown fest, bro?
Yeah, that I don't really even.
Why do y'all think Akon did this?
I mean, he had an interview. I don't know. Y'all probably didn't see it, but he talked about.
I saw a clip.
He made a little clip talking about how he felt about his situation. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I feel that you can put that on a personal level.
Steve said you clearly give a fuck about it, and he could tell.
What
about this?
Oh yeah, I do. I don't like that Akon made this bullshit ass record.
You said you don't.
I'm saying I don't give a fuck about his explanation.
Oh,
for his behind it. I know he has to have some type of legit thinking behind this. Like, I wanted to do this and I don't give a fuck about why. You shouldn't know. Hell no. This is a fucking hell no, bro.
Dude, fuck your uncle.
And this leads into the Nicki. I'm not even. I ain't gonna say I'm not as disappointed as I am with Akon.
Trash.
But the verse was trash. You're trash. You're always doing bullshit.
Fucking Lisa Ray. She old as shit.
You weak as fuck. This Usher.
I heard she dissed Beyonce too.
He just weak as fuck. She irritates. Yes.
Oh no, I didn't like the verse.
The verse was trash, bro. It wasn't better than Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce's. It wasn't though.
Your uncle.
It wasn't. She had some clever bars in there dissing people, but you know.
Bro, that wasn't clever dissing Lisa Ray. Shut up. Like, bro.
But she said some clever shit.
Bro,
What she say?
The generation gap there is just
never mind. Never mind. She heard that diss was trash. What she say? Go
Come to Nicki's defense. Come to Nicki's defense, bro. Crack saw that ass bouncing. I feel you, bro. Crack saw that ass bouncing in the video. Verse ain't that bad. Let me replay it. Yeah, I feel you.
Hold on, listen, y'all be on Snapchat, right? Do y'all watch the little Snapchat news that be on there?
Sometimes.
So what was the Lisa Ray bar? Because I don't want to think that the Lisa Ray bar is the Beyonce.
It's something
bar.
about the dollar bill.
No, we
think he do it better. Something like that.
We gonna get it.
That real ass.
It was a good bar. I'm just saying, why did you? That was a good bar. Like, don't get me wrong, that was a good diss.
That's what
but
I'm saying,
it just feels
really that bad.
Bro, it just feels
wasn't really
weird
good.
that you like dissing Lisa Ray. Ain't she like 55 or something?
But Lisa Ray said some shit about her.
It wasn't bad.
I know I'm the Nicki defender. I know I'm the Nicki defender.
Yeah, you more.
You talking
you
about
more. This nigga more. Spooty Rory.
Oh, wow. I don't really know them to even feel offended. So
Rory cool, man. I like Rory. She said dollar bill, come get her. Even your man know Nicki's do it better. So that was a shot.
Oh, so that's not the diss. Yeah,
so shot, Lisa, you know.
She got a Beyonce bar in there somewhere.
Listen,
I ain't know about
Beyonce.
Man,
ain't no Beyonce bar in there.
No, I'm telling you it is. I just don't know.
I highly doubt it's a Beyonce bar in there. Ain't them niggas? Yeah, find it.
Ain't no Beyonce bar in there.
Come on, bro. That's
ain't
like her
crazy
queen.
like that.
Hold on.
Oh, that wasn't a good feature for real.
Somebody usher this nigga into a clinic. My flow still sick. I ain't talking.
That's a funny fucking line, bro.
What?
Somebody usher this nigga
You like that?
to the clinic.
I hate that. All those bombs were sarcastic bombs. I didn't like the verse.
Usher got hurt.
Trash.
Usher
That was
got
kind
hurt.
of trash. We know the context. We know the history. It
I
just
don't like Nicki.
Bro,
no,
sex with Nicki
I like bars.
Enjoyable,
I like
It was
bars.
fine. It
That's
was
how
fine. I've
irritating
heard
she
much
is.
worse. I've heard much worse.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
That's
that.
all I'm saying. I'm saying it was a
saying
pretty
that.
good verse for right now. You know, Nicki's.
Oh, now it's a pretty.
She was fine as hell in the video, bro. That's about it.
Listen,
That's
Nicki
that's it
still-
for me.
she-
That's it for me right there.
an
That hair was
establishment.
lit. The hair was
I
lit.
wish she
All
didn't
black
do a
with the-
song with
The hair, nigga, the
Tekashi.
body from top to bottom was lit.
I
nigga.
wish she didn't do a
Shit
song
gave me
with
them
that
anaconda
guy.
vibes.
But yeah, wasn't.
Yeah, shouts to what Nicki
wasn't
looked
a good
like in the video.
Akon, you gotta do better, man. You really let me down with that shit.
Surprised
man.
her boyfriend
We
let
in
her
a
get off like this
capitalist
in the video,
society,
man. He's
bro.
such an angry guy.
Yeah.
Bro, where can I find the lyrics at? I can't find. Go ahead, I'll bring it up later.
Yeah,
It
no,
didn't
Type
happen.
in
Cause
Trolls
no, yeah,
lyrics.
you just
It didn't
imagined
happen.
it. Yeah,
It
you
didn't happen.
imagined it.
No,
You
we
would
about to
remember
type
if it
You
was
in.
trying to
shot.
start shit.
We about to
All right,
type
bro.
them in. Let me see. What would it be about?
It was something said about just talking about the infidelities and shit about Jay leaving her and shit like that. It was like a light little jab.
She ain't trying to play those games.
I don't know.
I don't
That-
see
that's
anything
a
like
road
that
she's
in this
not trying to
verse.
go down.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
You just hating. You just
I don't
expect
know.
Nicki to say some bullshit, and you just
Nicki
you hating.
always, man. She too. I don't know. She want this status of a certain status, but don't uphold it.
Shit, she got. Hey, I don't know, bro. She up there.
She Nicki, bro.
No, I'm
Like,
saying-
that's
For
what I'm
sure.
she's Nicki, bro.
Can't
She
take that
Nicki.
away from
I'm just saying, like, she indulges in petty bullshit that she shouldn't even be doing.
That's true.
Like, she just do stupid shit. I mean,
Come
I'm not
on,
saying
man.
that her fan
Racks,
base ain't
I
rocking
got
with her.
him. Mary, I'm
Bro.
popping.
Popping.
They keep hating, but I'm still watching. Check the boards, I'm still topping.
Yeah, she needed some. That whole verse needed some milk. That's a fact. That whole verse needed some milk.
It's a bunch of mini me's. I'm the one they mocking.
Where's Safari?
Ooh, shit. That's a verse.
Where's Safari at, man?
And
That's
the
a
little,
verse.
I
Don't do
seen
that.
I seen the little interview where she was saying defending her doing the record. Did y'all see that? The little
Reggaeton.
she basically said the music industry and the streets is different, so she separates the two. And only people that should be worried about him being a snitch is really like street dudes. And she was insinuating that people have snitches in executive positions or whatever the case may be, or
That's a
snitches,
fact.
you know what I mean, elsewhere. And
That's a fact.
they still be signing or whatever the case may be.
That's a fact. But I
Hey,
wish
this
she
nigga
didn't do
Rod
that
talking
song.
about. Hey, we talk about the verse. This nigga Rod talking about it's beatable.
Hey, Rob on that with the speed. Hey,
it's beatable.
Shout out to Rob, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
It's beatable.
I forgot he was in that chat, man.
Sylvester said the Beehive would have went crazy on would have went crazy.
Sent you the link on the
Nicki.
group chat. But
Yeah,
you can
that's
watch
It's a 13-minute
It wasn't
video.
a
I
bit.
need to know
I bet
where.
we can watch it later. Yeah.
I watch it later. I got you. I will definitely watch it later. Tekashi said Meek blew up off of Nicki.
No, he said Drake too. He said that Future and Meek. Can
Yeah.
Oh,
only
he's
get,
that's clearly all troll.
He said some shit about
he
Snoop Dogg, too.
He not for real.
Who
He said
blew
shit
up
about
off
Snoop.
Nicki?
Meek.
Meek, and he said,
He got bigger off of Nicki. Like, let's not. Hey, come on.
Oh,
Come on now. Come on now.
All right, come on. We got
A lot of motherfuckers ain't even know who Meek Mill was until he fucked with Nicki.
Oh, Crack.
say that,
What are we
bro.
doing
Get
here?
the fuck out of here,
What
bro.
we
Like, if
doing
we talking
here?
about
Nah.
mainstream before niggas actually like
Nicki don't
was
have the
buying this
Beyonce
nigga
effect,
shit,
sir.
What we doing?
Nicki don't have the
here, man?
Beyonce effect, sir.
y'all niggas gotta get the fuck up out of here.
No, you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
No,
nigga.
nah. Look at the
You
numbers.
crazy?
Hey, go compare the fucking numbers of the albums.
I know there's that a world tour, your girls tour. I know the bar. It was fire. I know
Doesn't
that
matter.
got you
Like,
hot and
that's what I'm
heavy. I
saying.
know.
Who was the bigger artist when they was together?
I ain't say that. I said
So
blew
okay,
up.
so
Blew
just
up.
like Jay-Z, like he did like benefit from being with Beyonce. Let's be real.
They both benefited.
Being real.
Ryan said crack on fucking crack.
You smoke crack, don't you?
Nigga, you are 12 years old. You cannot talk to me about real rap. You're 12 years old. You weren't here.
Oh, you age discriminating?
No, because you weren't here.
You
to even like
age
have an opinion. You weren't here. You were a baby.
He know about.
You were still
Sylvester made a great point, bro. That's facts. He ain't blow up off. He didn't blow up.
Yeah, he didn't
her,
blow up.
But she definitely ain't hurt his image or exposure.
Thank you.
He low key did hurt his image to me.
There's a huge difference.
No, it's not.
He hurt his image to me.
Listen.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, I don't think Nicki helped his image that much either.
No,
not a lot.
Didn't.
Nah.
She only helped that nigga because she put him in front of a bigger mainstream audience. Y'all niggas cannot deny that shit. Like, he got fans off
Put her
of
in front of the
Nicki
barbs.
Minaj.
Put her in front of the barbs.
Bro,
That's all I'm saying. I didn't say like that nigga owe his career to her.
You know, Nicki done had other people open up for her before him.
That's exactly what you were saying.
No, it wasn't.
Nicki done had other people open up for them, and they weren't.
Exactly.
That don't mean shit.
What?
I mean, Nicki done had other people, other artists come and open up for her.
Who? Like who?
I don't
okay,
follow
so
no.
bring that up as a point to support.
What you say? Ty Dolla $ign. Cash Doll have been at her damn concerts.
Okay, so you saying that Cash Doll has seen no type of benefit?
Yeah, but she ain't reaching Meek level or nothing like that.
So
I mean, you get some benefit about being in.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, but how you're saying it is different.
How?
Look at that, bro. We could have been on Lil Wayne.
That's a fact.
Look what you done got us to, Myles.
It wasn't a relationship. Trust me, if Meek wasn't worthy of that spot, she wouldn't have put him there.
That could be entirely true.
That's all I'm saying.
Deserving of that co-starring role.
The punch ain't hit because it ain't
like that's true. Like, people was talking about him on Ellen. That would have never happened without Nicki Minaj. That's period. I said opened up to a larger mainstream. Not denying it.
But we're not talking about
period. Heard him.
I said what I said.
And that's what I'm saying. What I said. We weren't discussing how Krack did. We said
all I responded to was the point that was brought to me, which was that Meek Mill was not as big of an artist. Yes, listen, he got to be bigger once he was with Nicki Minaj. That is an undeniable fact. I don't see how niggas is trying to deny that.
I got it.
Okay.
I understand how Nicki was better with us.
I
got it.
Is he bigger than Safari?
No, I said just how Nicki would and she was with Safari. She was better. I got it.
Yeah,
I understand.
And you just disagreed with me with that.
I understand.
It might be true.
I understand.
Ain't no might.
But shape up.
What's Safari doing right now?
Shape up.
OnlyFans, boy. Getting off.
Okay, all right. So let's move on from Safari.
Yeah, getting off.
Let's move on from Safari.
Getting off.
Talking about
who's bigger on that platform, huh? Huh? Who's bigger on that platform, Krack? Yeah.
He's bigger.
Yeah, I think we know.
Lil Wayne was on his podcast talking about police brutality, and people was kind of upset about the way that he worded things, I guess. Do you got a clip, Slaps, or no?
I got exactly what he said.
Talking about Officer Bob.
Yeah,
and
so
he talked about this his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not a new story at all.
Yeah, this ain't nothing new. He said some shit in reference to George Floyd with Fat Joe though, but so it's all kind of stacking on top of each other. You know how shit do. But he said my life was saved when I was young. Shot myself. My life was saved by a white cop, Uncle Bob. So therefore, you have to understand the way I view police, period. There was a bunch of black cops that jumped over me by that door with that hole in my chest. He refused to. We have to stop placing the blame on the whole force and the whole everybody or a certain race or everybody with the badge. Uncle Bob was fired from the force in 2012 following his repeated tasing of a Louisiana man while calling him racial slurs, including a nigga doing the arrest.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
so that's
Bob was tasing niggas.
Yeah, so that's what happened. That's what I wanted to look up where Uncle Bob was at now. Because bro, I wanted to look that up because while I agree that every cop isn't bad, if you're not one of the ones using your good cop privilege, and I think Dave Chappelle alluded to this, right? Niggas be scared.
Yeah.
They job. All right, but at a certain point, when we're talking about niggas' lives, you gotta kind of like have some morals at the end of the day. I know it's hard to when it's your job and this is how you make money. Like I get that shit. But I don't know if me personally could like watch a nigga get killed at school without me fucking saying anything. But I mean, it's a majority thing, bro. If we're speaking on clearly not all cops are bad and racist. Not all white people are racist. But here in America, we group things together off of a majority basis. So right now, we're talking to all you cops. So if y'all niggas don't stand up and separate yourselves from them niggas, that's kind of how we're gonna talk. And I just wanted to see if Uncle Bob was a good dude and came across that. So
he was tasing somebody and saying racial slurs?
Yeah, but he saved Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But he saved Lil Wayne, which thanks. I'm glad you kept that guy around. But I guess now don't be the time to say shit like this.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
This goes to my point, like
you know what I'm saying? It don't be the
Don
time.
Lemon point, the Don Lemon
shit.
point, as far as like saying like, hey, celebrities need to speak up. Sometimes celebrities don't need to speak up.
Yeah,
because like look, I like Lil Wayne's music. I even think like if I chill with Lil Wayne, I feel like I would have like a good conversation, a good time with Lil Wayne. But that's why I feel like certain celebrities are set up. Just because you have fame and celebrity does not make you an expert on things outside of music. And while we do have many, I won't even say many, we have like a handful of musicians who are very conscious of the time that we're in, circumstances, and know how to present themselves in a manner that isn't misunderstood. I feel like there are artists, especially old school artists, who came up in the Mystique era, which didn't have to like speak a lot. I would expect Lil Wayne to say some shit like that's kind of off the wall, because Lil Wayne's not like traditionally an artist that I used to hear interviews from or spoke publicly. I think this has to be like considered at times. I feel like there are times where celebrities may even have attitudes which aren't checked because they are big celebrities. I don't necessarily know if, because this is something that we haven't had a conversation about like the wealthy Black people who are removed a bit from, I guess, ground level. It's like kind of like the best way that I could describe it, where they're not really with the people and seeing what people feel in the moment, and they come from a very privileged place in Blackness where they can comment on things from a vantage point that we don't have because we are more so ground level. So I don't really I understand what Wayne was saying, but I don't feel like he was in a position to express these things publicly in a way, because once you say shit, it's gone. It's out there for people. There's no context. That's why I feel like
he put some context to it.
No, he put, but I'm saying like Myles was saying, like, this is a story to, like, if you're a Wayne fan, you've been aware of like damn near since the beginning. Like it's been clear. Like he's talked about shooting himself. So when you're not a Wayne fan and you haven't been following him, or you haven't seen like how big of a weirdo he is, I say that with not downing him. Just
Nah.
you know what I'm saying, like
Down
he
him.
be in his own place, like he be in his own shit. So he's not exactly the person that I'm going to speak to get like race relation and analysis from.
And that's why I be wanting niggas to just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, like certain people, like if you got a platform, you're gonna say shit.
I understand.
Like, so,
I mean, yeah, look
so
at Floyd
if people
Mayweather. He been
don't-
saying
and-
ignorant shit for
but he don't have a
long
platform
time.
like that. Like I'm talking about people who put words together. I feel like Wayne has said like really pointless shit that matters for like black kids coming up. Like at least to me, like when I was coming up and shit like that, like Wayne said like certain shit like that stuck with me. That was like, I don't know.
I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I feel like we take like these sound bites or we take like interviews and shit, and we put out like where certain people may be ignorant in a certain realm and they're giving their opinion, and we don't allow them to be wrong, because I feel like when you delve through like everything that he's saying, I think he's answering the question from a perspective that he does not have anymore. Like as much as he says like, yo, this is what it was in New Orleans. Yo, Wayne has been
I thought he just said that. I thought he just told this story again recently concerning this situation. That's what I thought was the thing, right?
Yeah.
I just, why the fuck bring it? Like you said, we done heard it. Why bring it up now?
I think because people off the Fat Joe's comment shit, and he was explaining why he felt white cops.
This
Like
is just a bad time that brought this shit up, in my opinion, bro. And I think Wayne has said profound shit. Like you said, Crack, I agree. It's just like, yeah, bad timing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just not right now, because yeah, we know every cop ain't bad, bro, but that ain't the conversation. I think if he would have been on some shit like, we need more good cops to speak up, cops like Uncle Bob, who, I mean, shit, this nigga turned out to be a piece of shit in my opinion, so fuck dog, in my eyes. But I mean, it's the same as what my man's that let Dave Chappelle go and then ended up going to kill somebody the day after. You know what I'm saying? Like this, the same shit. Like, all right, you saved me, but I don't want you to go and do no racist shit to nobody else. You feel me? Like, yeah, you saved my life, but damn, you wouldn't kill somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or did some bullshit to somebody else. So like, I mean, thanks. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, bro, because I get what you're saying, but I don't know if anybody's like talk to this nigga. Like, I be feeling like we are in this Don Lemon age where people are saying like, hey, celebrities talk. Like, I want to hear your fucking opinion.
Oh, and that's what I'm
saying. Is this just because this Wayne though? Or would you have these same sentiments for somebody that you didn't care much
because
for?
listen, no. I feel specifically like this towards Wayne because I follow Wayne and like I've seen the shit like that. That's important too. Like I do feel like your familiarity with
the person.
Yeah, the person. So yeah, like maybe somebody that ain't into and Wayne would be like pissed off and shit like that.
I'm not on no cancel Wayne shit.
Yeah.
But if somebody else, I think if somebody else said this, I would probably be like on their ass more than I am
like
with Wayne.
Yeah, and I'm just saying like from the perspective of like I know, at least to me, like I feel like when I've listened to Wayne and what I believe Lil Wayne to be as a person, like maybe this is all completely wrong, but I don't think it matches up to like, you know what I'm saying, not caring about black people, which is like essentially I feel like the topic, because like once you start talking pro cops and shit like that, if you're a Wayne fan, you instantly know why he feels the way that he does. So you kind of give leeway to it. So yeah, it's true. Like if it was somebody else, maybe like I think I would be angrier or more upset. but I kind of give him that leeway because, bro, if you listen to like the lyrics on Misunderstood or some shit like that, like Wayne is in tune with being black and knowing like what it is to be a black man, like making money. I just feel like it's one of those situations where I'd be like, yo, that's unfortunate. I hope he speaks to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't require like niggas to come back and put out a retractment to like everything that they said, because like I don't be knowing if that shit is sincere. For me personally, like I said, I just hope that people talk to the right people around these times and they find that like maybe me saying this at this time isn't a good thing right now, or maybe me saying this at this time isn't, you know, helping the perception of what's going on currently. And
These
that's the only
motherfuckers
thing
need
I
to
look at.
start checking with their publicists before they say some shit nowadays, man. Something, because
Yeah, just to make sure you ain't being insensitive to anybody.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's been rich for like I feel like certain people. I give black people this type of leeway. Like I don't give white people this leeway. But when you get rich at a very young age, that provides you a level of privilege that we don't get to experience. So I'm not sure it's easy enough. Like it's not easy for me to be like, yo, this nigga is doing this when, yo, you've been the bread earner since like 15, 16. You've been that nigga. People don't question you about shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do give like a certain level of leeway. Was the comments kind of disappointing for like right now? Yes, but will I be like, yo, fuck Lil Wayne? Never. Like,
ain't
I'll
no
always
cancel
fuck
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, I always fuck
I
with
ain't gonna say never, bro. That nigga might be able to do some shit where I have to cut him off, but it'll be deep.
You
It'll
know
be
what I'm
steep
saying.
though.
You
It'll
know
be
what I'm
steep.
saying.
So the cancel thing, can I just speak to that real quick? So like canceling people, if they like an artist, you just cancel their work after they get canceled. You could still go back and listen to the old shit, right? That's that the rule, right? That's the rule,
bro.
right?
It just depends on what we talking about. I personally
not,
can't.
because
I
streaming,
personally.
Because
Wait, what you mean? I thought you saying personally, right?
I'm saying, so say for instance, like Lil Wayne did something that's like, oh, are we canceling Lil Wayne? You only canceling the work after the chain of events, right?
No.
For me, it depends on
Like,
what
we talking
this
here?
person. It depends on what this person did. Because if we talking about R. Kelly, personally, I can't listen to that nigga music without thinking about all this other shit. And his music didn't used to be like that for me.
So am I weak as hell?
But now I'm like,
am I weak as hell for thinking the other way around though?
You
know,
think
I'm
how
thinking,
you think, because nobody ever gets canceled for real, bro.
I was about to say, dog, like this is like a personal,
that's personally
type thing.
Okay,
for me personal,
knowing that it was a little girl, knowing that it was a little girl on the bed behind you while you was recording is
maybe
weird.
I need to listen.
Yeah,
I need to go watch the stories to
personal,
that.
like I internalize it for myself.
Do you really have to, Spoonie? Like we kind of know at this point.
If you still listening to R. Kelly right now, I can't judge you.
Okay.
But for me personally, like that's the decision I make, because I can't do that shit, because we support companies every day that don't give a fuck about us, like that hate us but love our dollars. So I can't go to a person who might support like an artist, like who's done like really fucked up shit. Like if you still supporting that shit, bro, like that's for you. But for me personally, like I don't listen to R. Kelly no more. I don't stream R. Kelly. But
Listen, bro, if any of y'all niggas did the things R. Kelly did, bro, I'm act like I ain't never know you.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's real easy for niggas to separate.
I'm burning all this H2E shit over here.
It's easy for niggas to separate entertainment from like niggas' real lives, bro. Like that's just what it is, because niggas don't even think about what about like like, all right, niggas brought up Drake and Josh and shit like that. I think the nigga that did that fucking show was like a pedo or some shit like that. Like,
wait, what?
It be
But
certain.
that ain't something I go and watch either. But just like R. Kelly,
But
I
I'm saying,
wasn't
like-
fucking bumping this nigga all the time anyway.
No,
So it ain't
Let's
matter.
not act like R.
Nothing
Kelly
wrong.
wasn't one of the goats, my nigga. Like,
Who said that? I wasn't.
Might
You
not
you
been
didn't catch me
banging
hopping
that
in the.
nigga shit,
that's what I'm
but-
saying. So it's easy for me to not listen because I wasn't that
You're a
nigga
fucking
hopping in the
liar.
car putting
You're
that
a
on.
liar. Let's move on. You're a liar. R. Kelly's one of the goats. You're
When
a
the
liar.
fuck did you hear? I didn't say that. When the fuck did you get in the car with me and hear R. Kelly getting played?
I didn't.
Any of
Hey,
you?
this wasn't about personal anecdotes.
That's what I was saying, though. I'm saying it's easy for me. Once again, it's easy for me to not stream R. Kelly because I wasn't really streaming him to begin with.
That's a lie.
Okay, go on. When was I streaming R. Kelly?
That's a
What
lie.
are you talking about?
R. Kelly, one of the goats. You
He
had,
is.
you
Oh,
had to stream it.
yeah. Hey, we can check my streams, buddy. All right, we can check my history. Can't you pull that type of shit up?
I'm a huge R. Kelly fan.
No,
I don't
you-
like
And I
personally.
ain't say he wasn't the GOAT, but I wasn't. But I also don't just hop in the car and bang M either. So I mean, it would be easy for me to stop listening to him
I
too.
don't blame you.
Oh shit! You done came up on another topic. All right, we're gonna say that for next week. We're gonna
What Eminem do?
we're gonna have an Eminem talk. No, you
What'd
just
he do?
said he was one of the goats that you don't listen to. You just
Talk about
basically
it.
called him trash. Let's go. Hey,
I already done said that on old episodes. You were supposed to do a recap of all the old episodes. You might find it. You never got around to that.
No,
You might find
we're
it.
gonna
though.
have a full topic.
We
about-
can. We didn't have this discussion already. Why we having it again?
No,
Yeah, we did.
No,
You was
Oh,
on
we
this
did, bro.
Hey,
We had it.
I'm so
we ain't
confused
had a
right
deep
now.
dive conversation about how
It was,
About
it
M?
was me versus y'all.
We did have a deep dive about Eminem, bro. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
was I there?
Yes.
Yes, nigga. I just
Concerning
said
what,
What
though?
episode?
It was
What
about his
episode?
music.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
we was
confused.
saying he was GOAT level, bro. But I mean, we was like, yo, this nigga, you know,
Oh, Spooty said.
Nigga
I
ain't-
don't know if he go level.
Hey, I
Make
heard
it-
a comment. Somebody saying, white
episode?
privilege is
you saw it on
Eminem
50 page. You ain't
putting
hear
out
nothing.
trash for years, but still considered one of the greatest of all time.
Nah, I don't think.
That's not white
I
privilege.
don't,
He
I don't
got-
think that last shit was
hey,
trash.
It's
It might be a little privilege in there,
Hey,
sir. It
his
might be
first
a little
2-3
privilege.
albums are
It
fucking.
might be a little privilege in there, sir.
It ain't a little. The numbers is
I mean,
just-
how
No,
well,
y'all
how well,
niggas
how
was
well,
not getting in this
how
type
well-
of bag
how
when we
well-
talk about
how well-
Eminem.
how
Like,
well-
stop that.
how
Stop that.
well, how
That
well,
might be a
how
little
well did
privilege.
those albums do compared to his past albums, bro?
Are we talking numbers?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the actual music?
Yeah, we talking numbers or music for real.
No, I'm asking because y'all was saying like the privilege part, so I'm trying to see how well that shit did as opposed to
He's still
his
selling.
old shit. No, I'm saying how well did it do as compared because you
let me
Eminem.
Niggas
see.
ain't getting no
me
Eminem
see.
bag, bro. Like we have never had like the real
Bro,
Eminem discussion.
Who make better albums, M or Ross?
Ross.
I mean, yeah,
We
that's-
have
you
never
can't
had
ask
this.
us that.
I'm sorry, we have never
let's-
had
let's
this
give me
conversation.
somebody
As
to
much as
compare
y'all
them
niggas is
to.
trying to act like we've talked about this, we have never like had an in.
Craig, I can send you 3 episodes when we talked about
All right,
this shit.
all right. When we off air,
Because
send
it
me
was
those
when Joe, because it was when
We
Joe
never had,
was
like-
going at him.
Bro, when Joe Buttons went at him, we talked about it.
No,
Yes,
not
we
because
did.
I remember them fucking episodes. No, niggas did not have the in-depth Eminem conversation. We
I mean,
had
the-
like the GOAT, like
not-
is he GOAT, blah,
What
blah, blah.
in-depth convo are you trying to have
Yeah,
about him?
that's what I'm asking. We
Okay.
talked about him for
All
sure,
right.
though.
All right.
What you trying to have?
Spooty
What
just-
what in-depth conversation are you
Spooty
trying to have
just-
about him?
Spooty just brought it up. The conversation about him being trash for years, or
Mhm.
that being the perception. We
Mhm.
did not have that conversation. We had the conversation as far as like what the nigga was the Nick Cannon shit. Like we never had like
We did, bro, because I said that.
No,
I
we
mean, but
didn't-
his sales,
not
bro.
the
You
privilege
saying
part,
that, but
not
his
the privilege
sales,
part.
his sales not,
No,
his,
Spooty, help me out,
his
bro.
sales don't do that fucking good anymore.
no,
For y'all
yes
to
they
say
do.
like it's
Yes
white
they
privilege.
do. Yes they do.
I'm talking
Like, what do you-
compared to
No,
Eminem.
no, no.
He doesn't do
still
God
going
tier
number
numbers.
one.
He doesn't
He's
do
still-
God tier numbers like
Nobody
he used
does
to.
God tier numbers. Nobody does God tier numbers. He still is number one every week that nigga drops.
Bro, he has a fucking
That's
fan
some
base where he
privilege.
could do that shit.
So
we've never had this conversation.
Got an established fan base where he could do that.
We weren't talking about his record sales and stuff like that.
I'm saying, like, point me to the episode where niggas really had the conversation about.
Well, let's have it then. No, let's have it, nigga.
No,
and I'll be in this bitch with my Eminem shirt
late.
on from a concert.
So
I'll be here.
This is the argument. Now, it wasn't about his record sales. It was about him being considered the greatest or one of the greatest.
But I don't know how he's considered that when I'm always arguing with niggas that he's trash for years. I've had to argue for this nigga Eminem for years.
We saying like
the
general
circle that
public,
I've been
in
around.
the general public. If you listen to 95.5, the greatest
That's
rapper
not the fucking general public. 955 is a white station. That is a predominantly white station. They don't speak on behalf of the hip hop community, bro. So don't even bring them into the conversation. Those are the only niggas that are going to even play Eminem on the radio.
What Spooty is saying, they are preserving. I don't even want to really get into
it's
this.
deep, bro.
Of course, 955 is
Eminem
preserving.
is one of my favorite artists, but they are preserving his position.
His channel 955.
But even the talks,
like,
though,
everybody listens to. Like, we always had this conversation about like niggas appropriating our shit.
Nobody
like,
is good without drugs.
In about 30 years, niggas will say Tupac was white. Like, that's the type of shit like we really like think about. Nigga, come on now. Like how many niggas like they done said like in history did this or did that, and didn't do this or didn't do that, or the person that did do this and did do that was a
so the question is, if Eminem was black, would he do as good? No,
he wouldn't.
Now what combo do we need to have? That's obvious.
That's all right, bro.
So what's the combo? Y'all saying white privilege? We can talk about it. Hey, set it up, man. Get the agenda, get the format together. We can talk about it, nigga. Because I'm confused at this point on what we're talking about.
But before we exit this conversation, Krack, you're saying he's not privileged. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay.
And I'm saying if he was black, he wouldn't be doing as good as he is now. That's what I'm saying. So whatever the fuck we want to call it, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that nigga rap circles around a lot of niggas.
That's a fact. He would.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ask who got the better albums between Eminem and Ross, nobody's fucking retarded. Rick Ross albums are.
So where do you put Rick Ross in your all time listing then? So since you're saying that nigga has better albums, where's Ross on your all time? I'm talking to everybody. Where's Ross?
You know he ain't in my fucking top 3, nigga. You know he not above Eminem for me.
I'm saying, listen. If you say that a nigga has better albums.
Better albums don't mean better skill.
Yeah, now we in a whole nother fucking bracket.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so we're saying a nigga that has more like classic albums is not better than a nigga who does not have the amount of skill wise. I'm talking about as an artist, like as an artist.
I happen to be taking it.
If we're breaking down all the artists, where do you got Rick Ross compared to Eminem?
Bro,
if Rick Ross got better albums than Eminem, where's Rick Ross in your all-time top whatever?
Ross is top 15 or top 10 for me.
So you're saying Eminem is below that because that is what it is. If
no, Eminem is above that. He's in my top 5, nigga.
How?
You know
if a nigga got better albums, how? That
I enjoy Rick Ross's albums personally better than Eminem's, bro.
No, so how's he in your top 5 and Ross is in like 15? That means Ross is in your top 5.
No, he not.
So how does he have better albums than Eminem?
He more skilled than Eminem. I mean, Eminem is more skilled than Rick Ross. So that's why he's up. That's why he's up there with me.
You just said
I'm not talking in circles. I'm telling your ass that Eminem in my top 5 and Rick Ross not in that bitch.
You just said Eminem is better than
Eminem is better than Rick Ross. I said Rick Ross's albums are more enjoyable to listen to than Eminem's albums.
What are all albums? Songs, right?
Oh my fucking god! Album is more than just a collection of songs, bro. It's a whole story from beginning to end. It's a fucking cinema. It's like watching a movie when I'm listening to a Rick Ross album, nigga.
So when we talk about the top 5, hold on.
Hey, Slaps, you in that room? Krack, you in that room?
What are you basing the top 5 artists off of?
Bro, I'm about to draw the
What
guard.
is a collection of things, though?
What are you base the top 5 artists off of?
It's a collection
Like,
of
I'm
things.
confused.
It's
Like,
a collection of
It's
things.
a ton of things. I don't have time to have this convo right now. It is a lot of things.
It's not.
It
my
is.
nigga.
This the
It's
convo
not.
for next
Nigga,
week. Yes, it
no,
is.
bro, if you have a top 3 artists, I will
Where's
dare
Rick Ross
you.
and
I will
yours?
dare you. I will dare you.
So
to
I'm
not
asking
add-
you.
I would dare
Does
you to
Eminem have
not
better
name
albums than Rick Ross?
classic albums.
Does Eminem have better albums than Rick Ross?
I don't know. I would have to actually determine that. You made that statement.
Yeah, nigga, and I'm a state making it.
Okay.
It's right here.
You made that statement, but you said that M is in your top 5.
Okay, nigga, Royce don't have better albums than Ross to me either, but he above that nigga to me.
That makes no sense. Like
to you.
To me.
Why don't crack?
How can you not have better albums and be ranked lower when your job as an artist is to put out albums?
So wait, can I ask you a question? I'm with you. I'm trying to understand it. So, do you feel like
How
so
you with him, but
Louis-
you trying to understand, man? What the fuck is y'all
Because-
talking about right now? Y'all niggas about to piss me off in here. All right, about to take my
Because
shirt
I
off of this
understand
bitch,
if
man.
we putting albums, like when you look at an artist, albums is probably like the first thing niggas look at as far as
Right,
like
this nigga Steve, though.
who the best and shit, like real shit. That's the first thing a nigga go look at. But I've always, like, me and Steve was having a debate. Me personally, like you said, Slaps, you personally enjoy M over Ross, correct? No matter what the work is.
No, I didn't say that.
See? Okay, so Ross is above Eminem.
No, he's not. I didn't say that. I didn't say the words. I personally enjoy Eminem's work over Rick Ross, no matter what it is, because obviously pieces of work is albums, right? And I said I like Ross's albums more than Eminem's albums.
Yeah, we gotta do this another day.
Okay, so no, Myles, you adding in the I like the piece of work no matter what it is.
I fucked up then.
That's what I was saying, bro. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Eminem is more skilled to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love the work that he's put out. I've loved the work he's done on features.
Mm-hmm.
I love the impact that this nigga done had on hip hop. That nigga is a great fucking rapper to me. I love listening to this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You ask me what albums are better. I like to listen. If I'm hopping in the fucking car, which is generally where I listen to most of my music, I'm going to put on Ross. Does that make any lick of sense to any nigga in here?
Yeah, because I like
Perfect sense.
I like Jay-Z,
Okay.
my favorite rapper, but I'm
That
probably
we
putting
go.
on
Evidence
some other
that
shit. in
all
my
I'm
life.
saying.
is above Eminem. That's
No,
all I'm saying.
it's all about where you listening to the music, what you were doing when you first heard the music. It's so much shit to go
So
into
where you
it for
listening
this,
to
bro.
Eminem, bro? Where are you listening to Eminem in 2020?
I wasn't-
Where are you listening to this nigga?
I'm not listening to fucking Eminem in 2020. I don't understand why that's not the conversation.
So I think so.
I'm not throwing fucking Pac on all the time. I'm not throwing Ice Cube on all the time. I'm not throwing Big on all the time.
No,
My nigga, the only shit I've really been listening to is like fucking Juice WRLD. But is that nigga on my top 10? Fuck no. So, but that's the main shit I've been listening to.
It cracks. So look, I think you're
the fuck?
differentiating
What the fuck
top
you
five,
talking about?
top 5,
Yeah, like,
and your
what you talking
favorite,
about, bro?
your favorite 5. Your favorite is always different than the top
all
5.
you want. At the end of the day, like beyond anything, if you have like 5 Juice WRLD albums that you love over like 3 Eminem, then you have Juice WRLD above Eminem. So get the fuck out of here. Like that's
No, you said who make? You just said
No,
who?
no.
You just said who make the better albums.
I like
I'm
your
riding out
argument,
to
though.
Ross.
I like
I'm riding out to
your
Ross.
argument.
No,
I get what you're saying.
No,
I
your
get what you're
ability
saying. But the place that I listen to music mostly is in the fucking vehicle. I'm not driving around banging Eminem in the vehicle majority of the time.
Your ability to create albums
Damn,
make
like
you a
Sada
better
ain't
artist.
nowhere in my top, but that's what the fuck you gonna hear with me
That's
riding
what the
down the
artist
street
is.
pulling up, nigga. That's what you gonna hear.
I don't care about that. I'm saying as
That's
an
what I'm
artist,
saying.
you get paid, you get ranked based off the albums that you make.
Not with me.
Period.
Not
That
with
you
me.
do.
Not
That you
with
do
me.
As an artist, I'm saying as an artist. As an artist, I don't care with you. I'm saying period. I'm saying period. You get
you a Billboard nigga, huh? We care about Billboard and Grammys now, huh?
Judge by
That's what we care about now. That's
No,
what we care about
because
now.
Even if we're going by that, Eminem would be beating Rick Ross. I'm saying quality of music.
Can I get this from y'all? Can I get this from y'all? Because y'all the main ones engaging. Who has a better quality of music? That's a better question. Who has a better quality of music?
Ross.
No.
Shit.
That's a tough question. That's a tough question. Better quality of music.
As grown black men in
their
30s.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean,
who the fuck albums do you relate to and do you love more?
Bro, you about to ask me if I relate to killing my girlfriend and drugs, crack?
Hey,
no, I don't. I don't fucking relate to that.
If that's your
bro,
vibe, my nigga,
I understand your argument and I get what you're saying, but it's nothing that you can do or say that's going to change the fact that I have Eminem in my fucking top 5 and Rick Ross is not, even though I will throw on his album in the car faster than Eminem.
So Crack, answer this real quick. So what 5 characteristics does a rapper have to be considered on that list of a top 5? Let's get that together. Is it just the albums period?
No, we still know that.
Okay, so what's your 5? What's your 5? Okay, so what's your 5 things?
Features. You gotta have the albums.
Okay.
You gotta have songs. Like I get like consistent body of work, but Rick Ross. That's what I'm saying. If we're comparing, just like artist for artist, we can go songs. We can go charisma. We can go like the only thing that Eminem really has on Ross is the ability to put words together.
But like that's a lot for me.
I'm talking about from a syllable perspective. I'm not even talking about.
Damn, I'm sick.
Relating.
Crack making me take Eminem on my shit.
I'm talking about from like relating.
It might have to get to because I used to rate him. Hey, look, I mean,
listen.
Come on,
I got my whole style from this nigga. Like, if we talking about rappers and shit, I study Eminem. I'm just saying, like, you can't say a nigga got better albums and then say like this nigga who doesn't have the better.
So I'm asking you, where do you have them ranked? You just sat here fucking asking me where they ranked and fucking throwing shots. Where the fuck you got them ranked? Okay. You studied this nigga. Where you got him ranked at? I'm not gonna argue with you on where you got this nigga.
I got Ross.
But you studied. Why didn't you study Ross? Why didn't you? I'm not doing none of that. No, I don't want your answer for your crack. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that with you.
No, because I'm not gonna do that. Categorize my question like it was a bad question. Like that's a bad question.
Great question, but you
like I've been listening to
this question, but you're trying to get me. You're trying to get me to have this nigga Ross above this nigga.
I'm not trying to get you. I got
a question before we get off.
I'm saying me personally.
We've been about to get off for 30 minutes.
I'm saying me personally, I look at albums. And it was a point in time where Eminem was on my top 5. This was before I even knew who Rick Ross was, because Eminem got to my top 5 by the end of like the Eminem show, bro. So when I start hearing a new artist who has better albums, yeah, I will rearrange my shit. I don't care if I took that nigga's style to like try to train off of or try to learn from. When it comes to like when I'm about 50, 55, I'm going to want to listen to Rick Ross before I listen to Eminem. And listen, I have a top 5 from like, this is what I have to do. I have to take top 5 from eras. Like there's a top 5 that I have from an era when I was a kid. There's a top 5 that I got from an era that I was a teenager. And there's a top 5 that I got when I was a fucking adult.
I'm gonna see Jay-Z on all of those.
Facts. And that's and
it was definitely
beyond Ross, I say this to point to that. A nigga
but
like
because
Jay,
I would throw Ross on quicker than Jay ain't above him for me, is what y'all trying to say?
That's not what I'm saying, because people have preference. But I am
that my preference is Eminem in my top 5. That's my preference. And when when we're talking about who we're talking about who the fuck I'm relating.
You can put Jay albums.
Okay, well, on the album list, crack. and not Slap's top 5 list on the album list. I just said Ross has better albums, but you just asked me where my top 5.
Okay, where's Jay in your top 5?
Jay there.
Okay, so his albums, which we know that Jay wasn't
not popping in the car throwing Jay-Z on.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not quick.
Doesn't matter. He's not a big single matter.
But that don't mean his album ain't better.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean his album is not better.
So the shit I said makes sense for Jay-Z and Ross, but don't make sense for M and Ross.
Jay-Z has a far better catalog than Eminem. That is really
that's really point. Really that. So
let's be real. Like if you bring up Jay-Z, Jay-Z has one of the best catalogs in rap music. Period.
But I prefer Ross's. So Ross has to be higher on the list.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm saying this.
No, so you prefer and actually it being better is different. Like
That's what I'm saying.
We can have a convo later, bro.
I would listen to a lot of albums before American Gangster, but American Gangster is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Mine too.
Exactly what I'm saying.
And all I'm trying to get into.
But I would for sure put a Ross album on before that one because Ross is more of a ride vibe.
Niggas have favorites, preferences, is all niggas' opinions.
Real quick, J. Cole or Big Crit, Crack?
It's a good one though. I don't know. I ain't hip to Crit right
Cole,
now.
Nigga.
I ain't hip to Crit right now to speak on it. Yes, I said Cole.
Okay.
I know why that nigga.
Crit cold as fuck though.
We gonna talk about that later, Dad. Since nobody Slap's the only one who can answer.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I've been getting attacked for the past 30 minutes for having answers. Fuck y'all niggas.
We've been debating on Big Crit and J. Cole, so that's why.
Yo, y'all niggas want to listen to your Gaming Messiah? Go ahead and listen to that nigga. Suck my dick.
Drop the music,
Play that Lil Baby though, man.
Rick Ross has made
Lil Baby, the bigger picture, man.
Top 5s and niggas don't know.
I love Rick Ross.
Shout out to Ross.
I love Ross.
You making me think about Eminem, dog. Because
listen,
go ahead
bro,
and think about it, man.
It's really just his impact on the game. He had a big impact on the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he got big rapping ability, but
we talk about
he lacking a lot of shit. He lacking.
How much Eminem shit you throwing on right now?
I'm gonna have to reconsider him.
As a grown ass black man, right now in 2020, how much Eminem you throwing on? And
you
I
can
feel
say
like
that for so many artists for me though, bro.
No,
yeah, you for sure can say that for a lot of artists.
Listen,
come on, Crack. You can say that shit for a lot of.
You throwing on Pac before Eminem?
You said what?
Are you throwing on Pac before Eminem?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying like certain,
but
certain
yeah,
artists,
I also have that nigga above.
Top. Ross might need to get consideration. Just I'm not saying like Ross
I didn't
need
consider
to be
him, bro.
Everybody's top 5. I'm
you
not saying
just
that
upset
just
at me for like saying
shit.
that this nigga got a better album.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that Ross.
Don't take that fucking baby tone with me, nigga. You've been yelling at me for 30 fucking minutes.
Ross,
don't come down now.
Ross is above Eminem.
For you.
No, it should be for
It's
you.
arguable both ways. It's arguable both ways.
It should be for both.
It's arguable both ways.
Fuck y'all. Eminem over here, nigga. All right. We gonna go ahead and
96 Bonnie and Clyde and shit.
Bro, come on, I've been listening to pop music, Juice WRLD, and Drake. If you talk about what a grown black man is listening to in 2020 right now, check my shit. It ain't none of the shit that we discussing right now. All right, I ain't a nigga that walk in the crib and throw fucking hip hop on. Fuck y'all. It's pop music in this bitch. It's 80 music in this bitch. It's Juice WRLD and Drake in this bitch. Nigga, that's what we playing over here. And anybody got a fucking problem with it out there, y'all niggas can eat a dick. Eminem is still top 5 over here, man. Ross is in the 10, 15 area. We in this bitch, man.
I just did your sign language, bro. I just did your sign language.
Go on, Lord knows. See what the
my 44G63 ain't no more feeling. I gave him chance again. I even told him please. I find it crazy.
Shout out to Lil Baby.
That's a Little Baby,
Myles
man.
go.
Down if
He left, man. Listen, something that we always forget to do, bro. Thank you all, everybody that like chimed in with us in the live. We fuck with us all. It was about 5 people consistently watching, man. We appreciate y'all niggas, man. These niggas keep having me lead this bitch yelling and screaming and shit. Y'all niggas thought it was just a him last week. Nah, that's all me. It's just me. Check us out. Another great episode. Check us out. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that good shit. We in this bitch. Y'all know what it is. Paw Patrol is not getting canceled, contrary to popular belief that people thought it was getting canceled because of police brutality. People thought it was getting canceled. Donald Trump, your son, thought it was getting canceled. But I'm here to say that DJ Rebel is still in the motherfucking building, baby.
Shout out to Rebel!
I happen to be taking it. I happen to be taking it.
Yeah, it's your favorite Uncle Spoonie, man. Neighborhood supporter signing out, man. Let's get it.
Fuck your uncle. You fuck your uncle.
That's a hard ass drop.
Hey, yo, it's Crack Diesel. New content coming this week, guys.
On Krack.
Shout out to the whole team. We doing big things, buddy.
Mad Myles left. He got out of here, man. So we'll see you later, man. The forecast. We out. I'm out of here.
Get the